Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, True the King TV, back again with another live stream. Back again, back again, and back again. Um, yeah, he got the ass kicked last night. I ain't gonna lie to you. They did. Nuggets protected home court. Hey, Nicholas Brown, what up? Tiffany, what up, what up? They protected home court. They did what they had to do. Can't get mad at them for that. What up, what up, what up, Chris? I see you. Dejan, I see you. There's the Heat. Put a question in the poll. Um, Heat surrender rush stories coming to the end. True, this is what I was worried about. Heat look over a match. They playing. Listen, man. They playing the right way. Man, Curry, Chris, you gotta stop at this point. Like it's like you gotta stop, man. You gotta stop at this point, bro. It's like this Nuggets hate, Jokic hate you guys. Like it's gotta stop, bro. It's like we under. You don't have to like them, but it's like God, like you can't just be lying out here. But salute everybody. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Um, hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Short videos is coming. Shorter videos, regular videos coming soon. Stay tuned for that. Clips and all that. Stay tuned for that. Shoot. Excuse me. Beg my pardon. Um, yeah. You talk about the recap. Yeah, listen, Nuggets handled business last night. They handled business last night. What can I say? He definitely didn't need more than 13 points. Eric Gordon definitely was doing a good job on him. Um, like I said, listen, Nuggets took care of home court last night. So let's see what they do game two. They did what they had to do. So that's crazy. Oh man, Captain Thomas is crazy. Um, but yeah, um, that what up, Renegade. But yeah, though, it is what it is. She didn't have a team though. You had to have a team to be a bandwagon. Though, to be fair, like it should be a bandwagon if she had a team prior to this. So so to be fair, can't. Technically, Miami got to play Kevin Love. Yeah, I think Kevin Love plays more. I think Kevin Love definitely plays in the. Well, Highsmith too. We'll see. Eric Spoelstra got some. I think Eric Spoelstra definitely can make adjustments. We'll see. I think they gotta win games. I don't know. I don't think. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how the game plays out. Game two, because it all depends. What up, Eastside? Yeah, we're gonna talk about the recap. I got the poll up. Let me see. God damn. Yeah, 60%, 67% says no. 33% says yes. They have a chance. So hey, true. Where you take on Kevin Love at center lineup with Butler and three shooters making Jokic have a guard? Bam has to start. You talking about having you have Bam, and you talking about Bam and Kevin Love out there. Um, he was still Jokic was still probably be guarding. Well, he don't have to. I don't know. Like you don't have to start at center. I mean, I don't know. It don't matter if you put him or put him to play more and put him on the center lineup. Maybe that'll work. I don't know if he's injured or something. I don't know, or just adjustment wise. Like, okay, well, but I don't know, brother. But like one of the things is too though, it wasn't necessarily even the Jokic. Necessarily Jokic, probably also Aaron Gordon was had he definitely set a tone in that first game and especially in that first quarter. I mean, utilizing his size, you know what I mean, against the smaller defenders of the Miami Heat. Jerry, are you talking about? Are you telling me Bam should not start? But like, all right, bro, that all right, bro. Jerry, I'm not even start. Like, I'm Jerry. Are you telling me Bam Adebayo, their second best player, their best defender, should not start, and you will put Kevin Love start over Bam? Are you serious? Like, let me. I want some clarification now, because like that's the dumbest. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard, bro. Like you just, I mean, like what are we talking about? But I don't even think you watched the game though. Even if said Bam was their best player and you want to bench it, like that's you. I want some clarification, bro. I want some real clarification because that's dumb as shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's dumb as shit. Like what are we talking about? This man said bench, but even let's say he even had T played terrible for game one, why would you bench your second best player? Like he's not hurt, and he's the best defender. I don't. That's crazy. This is what I don't know, bro. That's why people don't be taking his take serious, bro. Like you just be on here, just people that listen. Like I don't know. That was dumb as hell. Like I don't get that. Not bench him, but do what Johnson did with Boga and cut his minutes. Why would you cut? Why would you cut? Why would you cut Bam minutes when he's your second best player? You could play Kevin Love. I understand. Okay, if you want to play Kevin Love, why would you play Kevin Love? Why would you have Kevin Love play more and cut into Bam minutes? That don't make no sense. That makes no sense whatsoever. Like that don't make no like. Are you like that's a dumbass take, bro? I'm gonna be like that's I don't even know what this even say. I don't. I'm lost of words right now. That's just like you cannot be serious, bro. Like, and you cannot be serious with that. I don't even know why I read that shit. To be honest with you, I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't even know why I read that shit because like that was so out of line. Oh yeah, listen, yo, if y'all want, if y'all would like to donate to the channel, you see below here, below there. Here's this is my Cash App, True the King, TRUDAKXNG, PayPal, True to God. You know, if you want PayPal, listen, all donations will be welcome and be appreciated. What are you talking about for space and purposes? What are you talking about? You can have Kevin Love with Bam. What do you mean by space and purposes? That's dumb as shit, bro. Kevin Love is not going to give you that much offensively to sit here and justify what you're talking about. He's not going to give you anything. He is not going to give you anything to justify what you're talking about offensively. To cut down. So here's the thing: who's going to protect the rim? Who's going to be the anchor of the? That's dumb as shit, Jared. Like you can't like stop it. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, like for like if we just start like for like if we just like stop ignoring you, like we should just like start just ignoring you. with your takes. Because like now it's like you're not even being serious, bro. You want to sit here and troll and like it's like, come on, bro. Like I said, have a real take, bro. I don't care. Like I said, you get that's just that don't even that's just dumb. That is stupid as shit. You can like, I don't know, bro. That's just stupid, bro. And I disagree with people takes and shit like that too. But like when you be saying shit, bro, you be like, that shit fucking terrible. That's a fact. What up, Tiffany?
What's up, True? What's up, everybody? What's going on?
That's just a dumbass take. Like, why would you sit up here and cut down Bam minutes and Bam's your second best player? Like, he's your he's one of the best defenders in the league. Yeah, I think Kevin Love is still a little bit hurt though. I didn't necessarily see him in the injury report per se, but he's still a little hurt a little bit. Not mistaken. What do you mean it sounds crazy but worth a shot? What do you mean is this? What do you mean if it sounds crazy? That's dumb as hell.
Jared,
You
who
get,
else
I
they
mean, you get,
got?
listen. That's dumb as shit, bro. Like, why would you cut down?
Salute
I'm not.
30.
Listen, if you nobody sipper, nobody's saying you can't play Kevin Love. Okay, if Kevin Love is able to play, you can play him more. Okay, that's one that nobody's a problem with that. I don't think nobody's an issue with that. But to sit there and say play him in spite and cut into Bam minutes is stupid. Like that's dumb. That's dumb. So you trying to tell me, hey, sacrifice Bam minutes to play Clevin Love? That's what we doing. What up, Sturdy? That's what we doing. Like that's stupid as shit. That's come on, bro. That's the dumbest shit I heard. Like in like probably all month. Like that's come on, bro. You cannot be serious. Y'all come and hit that like button too when y'all come in here. I highly appreciate. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that stuff. If you have a line with Butler and four shooters out there, more Jokic has to guard someone.
Like who, Jared? Come on, come
What are
on.
you talking about? Like, what are you talking? That don't. That's not how that shit work. Kevin Love did not give you enough offensively to justify that, though. Like that's the thing. What are you talking about? So who going? But okay, here's the thing though, right? But this is the dumb shit about it though. So you're basically begging on Kevin Love to hit open. This listen. If Kevin Love beat you, Kevin Love beat you, right? I mean, don't get twisted. I mean, he's a shooter. I won't necessarily just leave him open per se, right? Just to leave him open. But if Kevin Love beats you, Kevin Love beats you. But um, that's just dumb. What up, B? That's
Yeah,
dumb as hell
yeah, B,
because
yeah, bees. Come in here,
so okay
Jared.
you're so basically you're just talking about this offensive side of the game, which still doesn't make any sense because Bam still had a good offensive game. I mean, I don't know. That's just dumb as shit. I don't even know why we like that's just stupid, bro.
You got him, True.
Damon Damon ready for you. That's crazy. Damon ready for you, bees. God damn.
Salute,
What up?
bees.
Who waiting on me?
Damon
Damon,
talked for you. Was
Damon
waiting for
talking
you.
about you
Soon he
already,
seen your com,
bees.
he said that link. You were waiting. He was watching, commented.
What did he say?
B's about to start slobbing on Joker. I don't listen. I don't know we don't know what B's gonna talk about. Hey yo, speaking of that,
Well,
B, hey yo, I watched that Bang live last night. I was at work.
yeah.
I was at work, bro. You smoked that woman, dude. I ain't gonna lie, you smoked them. It was
Oh,
Hey,
I
like
bro,
it
why?
was
missed
back
that.
and forth. Bees
Hey,
hit
hey,
with two hate. Bees had two hate makers. Bees hit with two hate makers. He said the support. You hit it with the support. You hit it with the
hey.
support. He talking about his wife.
He was saying I
Well,
got a white girlfriend and I ran for
yeah.
black.
Then he called you. No, he called you boy. That's when you turned up. He
Yeah, he
called you
called me
boy.
a
Like I
boy.
was like, yeah, I knew it. I knew it about it. I would listen to it, and I was at
So,
work.
so
I was
Tip,
like, yeah,
Tip, I he answered the question like 15 minutes later, but I know he was lying because he
yeah.
said something about
He
me
was
not
stuck
being
on that.
married and black girls.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
ran me off to Seattle. I just said. wife way.
Yeah. Like, listen, if she big, she big. That's what listen. My whole thing is, be honest about it. If you love her, that's your wife. Be honest about it. You know what I mean?
It took him like 2 minutes where he said,
And
"My
he was
wife."
stuck. Well, that was bad. That was bad. He was stuck there. That would know it was bad. Though. I was like, that was a haymaker. I was like, ooh, he's got it. It's over with. That's knockout. That was a knockout right there. What up, Groundhog? That was entertaining. That was crazy though.
Say true.
What up, Chris?
Chris, what up,
What's
Chris?
happening
Dang,
with
I
it,
wish I
man?
could have
So
saw it,
he's
Chris.
OG Bizzle, man. What's happening with it, man?
Jared?
Not
What are
much,
you talking
brother.
about
How
having
you-
Bam
how
come
you
off the bench?
I'm doing all right, man. You know, I just want to say this real quick. Oh, go ahead,
Chris.
go ahead, B.
Go ahead,
Here you
Chris.
go about the hate.
Hey, nah, man. Look, bro. True, you can kick me off the panel, my nigga.
No, I ain't gonna.
I gotta say this shit. I gotta say this shit real quick, man.
Say what you want to say.
That nigga, motherfucking Jokic, he a great player. I'm giving him his credit. He a great player. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt, he may be the best player in the league. But the nigga is never gonna pass LeBron, my nigga.
That
nigga Lamont wild as a mother.
Lamont child, man. Come on, bro. We not even. Hold on.
Hold on. Who said he passed LeBron, bro?
You know, you seen Lamont title of his stream.
Oh my goodness, Lord.
That's what he talk about, bro. We not doing. Listen, bro. That's Lamont be doing, bro. Don't fall for that shit, bro. You know what
Don't fall for
it,
Chris.
Shout out to Lamont. You know what he be doing. You gonna get. See, I'm trying to tell y'all. He be getting. See, he be doing. See, that's what we trying to tell y'all, LeBron James fans and Jordan. Y'all see, he be getting y'all, bro. You know he don't be seeing.
No, bro. To accurately put Jokic where he belong right now, can Jokic be better than Moses Malone? That's the question right now.
That's.
So what you think? Like Moses,
so
let me
ask you this. Because that's Moses Malone is arguably a top 5 center of all time.
Right.
So you saying you picking Jokic over David Robinson?
No, I'm saying. I'm saying right now, instead of having like, can he be better than LeBron? You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Now listen, y'all gonna. Some of y'all gonna. I mean, it's gonna be some great guys. I mean, you know what Lamont be doing. Lamont, he knows, but like, it's like. Yeah, 30 ain't lying on that though. If you not, that's just facts. Whatever you have.
Hey, he gonna be better. He better than David Robinson, bro.
Okay, that's what I was getting at. Cause it was like, okay, you basically. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of centers. That's great centers too. Like to play this game. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So
David Robinson wasn't better than Well, I ain't gonna say that.
David Robinson is a top 10 center of all time. David Robinsons are great. David Robinson is like
but Chris, you gotta think about.
You how great.
Yeah, he
was
good.
How great Jokic is though.
Getting Tim Duncan did help. Man. We ain't gonna lie up in here, right, Chris?
I kind of forgot because, like,
I
remember B saying that before, like, after he said he got like Moses,
like
top 12.
He passed Moses alone. That's gonna be interesting.
I got Moses like 15, 14, right?
Right.
Like that.
All time. So to me, that's more. If I was Lamont, that's what I would be asking right now, right? Can Joker be better than Moses? Right? And then of course, if he can pass Moses, what other centers could he pass? Possibly.
Yeah,
but to say can he pass LeBron, then that means
what up? Pull up.
That would mean that you got him above Will, you got him above Bill Russell, you got him because that's generally what most people have LeBron above them players, right?
Right.
Kareem, Shaq. So you basically saying you've already bypassed all the great centers.
Yeah. So that's why.
But I don't think his impact that high.
Lamar has an angle. Well, Lamar do, but like I said though, don't get caught up in that because Lamar has an angle of like why he gonna have an angle. So.
You know the reason why I say that, right?
I know you. I'm about to say I know you, but you came in here. You was worked up because of that shit, though. You really was worked up for that. Like you was like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
go
what I
ahead,
came
You
with
son.
was
her
you
about.
was worried.
Yeah,
Hold on, Chris. You
Lamont,
was
Lamont,
worked.
an
Chris, you
extra
was worked
troll,
up.
man. Yeah, you can't take
Chris, you
that.
was
You
worked.
can't
You
take that
felt. Hey, you
seriously.
felt for it. You was worked up on that. You
No,
came in here and say something, man.
bro. I wasn't
Hey,
worked
Chris.
up. I wasn't worked up. I was about to go the fuck off, man. Straight up.
Hey,
You
Chris.
did the same shit.
Hey, Chris.
What's
So
down with it,
what he
man?
did, what he did is he made a thumbnail that's guaranteed to get him maximum views today on that video.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah,
it's a
Or like
business,
and he
bro.
has an angle. Like I said, Eddie has an angle that, like, you know what I mean? Because okay, come like I said, because that's the thing. Lamont, when he draws people in, and then he boom. This is what I mean by this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, Chris, remember he
yeah.
did one
It's
about
all
Steph Curry being the GOAT or close to the top 5 all time. Yeah, he be doing this stuff just
the
to,
funny
Yeah,
thing is though,
cause
like Lamont, because people be thinking Lamont is like such a LeBron this or whatever. Like, and multiple times, like Lamont says, Jordan is the GOAT. Like, people gotta understand. Like, people pick and choose. You know what I mean? Like, you have to listen and like people not listening and like really. His game doesn't rely on athleticism. You're right. Joker is the pleasure to be the best center. We had to wait and see on that though. He had now. I can say this though.
Nah,
Offensively wise, damn, you can't say he Lamont knows basketball now. He is six. You got Heat in 6 games.
nah, I ain't tripping with that nigga. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got Heat in
Making the
6 games.
video, you
That's
feel
tough.
me? I'm just saying like shit. That nigga
Who got
Jokic.
Heat 6
The
games?
only way he could
Pull up.
somebody got the Heat in
16,
6.
Hey,
6 games.
I gotta give Chris a shout out, bro. Hey, man, you finally gave that man his credit. Shout out to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
shout out,
know,
Chris.
he
You did.
did.
shit.
That's a big. This a
That
big
be y'all
moment right
not.
now. Hold on.
Hey, I just
True,
had to
where
go and
the
let that shit.
soundboard at?
I just had to go and
Yeah.
tell the truth, man, about
Pull
that
up.
shit,
I
cause
don't know you. You said you got Heat in 6 games though. Like, I understand you may say 7, but that's a dramatic. Like,
How do you watch
what
that game
what?
last night and pick the Heat in 6 games? I don't.
I mean,
If
listen.
Um,
he,
Hey, you
if
know,
he's,
did we see something
yeah,
Well,
different?
Nuggets protected home court. The Groundhog Nuggets not no super team. Cut it out. We're not doing that. Like,
yeah,
Oh
we're not
man,
hey,
doing this, man.
they're a great
hey,
team, but let's use that term.
and you know what was really crazy about that game last night? Both those teams struggled to shoot the ball,
Right.
that's
yep.
kind of
right?
crazy.
Denver
It wasn't
actually
like
shot it worse from 3 than
right.
Miami did.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. They both struggled to shoot the ball. In
Yeah.
reality, they both struggled shooting the ball. Can Miami make this a series? Yeah, they can. I don't know if they have the personnel because it's what I've been saying the whole playoffs. The 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 balance that Denver has is retarded, right? You take Jimmy Butler and you say, okay, we're gonna shut down Jamal Murray, but you got Gabe Vincent on the floor and you're gonna try to put him on Gordon. You got or Strauss or the other dude. Gordon gonna score on them dudes.
Too little.
They pull up. So Denver. What
Yeah,
did Denver do to dominate Miami last night? They got to the free throw line. They attacked the basket. I know that. They got to the paint. I know that. I mean,
and
Yeah,
and
well,
then it's so underrated that you could have arguably the best player in the league come out and take 3 shots in the first half, and you down 16, and he got 10 assists. What did he take? Like 4 shots in the first half?
Something like that. It wasn't a lot.
I remember at one point he was 5 for 8, and he had a triple double with 21 points or something. And he only had taken 8 shots. And I'm like, you got no chance if he plays that efficient.
bro, he broke Jason Bees. He broke Jason Tatum's record for the most assists in a debut game. Like which was last year. That's crazy. He had 14, a triple double. His first finals game ever. He had a triple double
And broke the assist record.
man, I'm down there to the point where I want to say some shit that's gonna fuck everybody up, man.
What?
Go ahead, say it, Chris.
Man, fuck the Lakers, man. LeBron, go to Denver, my nigga. Fuck the Lakers. Hey, y'all laughing. I'm serious as hell right now.
Hey, that would be a cold, obvious bandwagon. I don't want LeBron to do that, man.
LeBron go to Denver. He said,
Nah,
"Fuck
don't
yeah,
do that.
that's what-
Hey,
LeBron
Chris.
go to Denver."
I got him
They
good too.
averaged 20 assists together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. This motherfucking nigga Jokic is crazy.
Hey,
They
people
only
be
won by
sleeping
12.
on it, bro.
I don't know how they still sleep after watching these playoffs, bro. That's ridiculous. Giannis gonna have to earn that best player title again. 'Cause
Hey, man, I've been
if he
called a
can.
white boy lover. Yeah, people been calling me a white boy lover. I don't like AD. All this, bro. All I did was tell the truth from what my eyes told me about them two players.
Mm-hmm.
Say, hey, what you think it take for that nigga? Cause you know what I'm saying. I know Hakeem got like the all-time, blocks record. You know what I'm saying. But I think that's really like the only thing he lead in as far as them type of categories, right?
What you say again, Chris?
Talking about like, because I think a lot of people kind of like had Hakeem like anywhere from like 5 to 10 on their all-time list. Let's just say if he's somewhere around like 9 or 10, right? Like, what would it take for Jokic to do to like pass Hakeem and get in the top 10?
Bro, this is way, way early. And again, I don't want to be putting him in that kind of class. But I'll say he has the potential to be a top 10 player of all time.
I mean,
now he got a long way to go, right?
Rebound game plan should be trying to slow down Murray, not Jokic.
But let me tell you,
Jokic on the floor. That's the thing, though.
You can't slow down Murray because Joker's on the floor.
Like, you gotta understand that. Like, it's not. It's easy what you think. It's like it ain't easy what you think it is. Like, you watch them play in that pick and roll, and it's not.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Hey, that pick and roll is insane, true.
The pick and roll, the DHO with them two, like
that shit's insane.
What can you do? What can you do to stop it? Nobody figured it out yet.
I mean, like you said, what you say, Sean?
No, go ahead. True. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no matter what you wrote. His pat. I mean, I think you just make Joker take jump shots, and you live with it.
Yeah,
instead of Murray.
The thing is though, like you said, but the thing, Yogi's gonna get to his spots though. That's the thing. You can't just you know what I mean? He gonna get to his spots. And the thing is, like, he can back. You know what I mean? He can handle the ball. He gonna get to the. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm talking on that pick and roll. I just back off of it and let him shoot.
Yeah,
he capable of making it.
I mean, I think just what you do against Joker really isn't about how you guard him. I think it's what you try to make him do defensively.
Right, make him work.
Yeah, you got to make him work. And I thought last night, Bam obviously came out, was very aggressive. You could tell he was, the game plan was to go at Joker defensively. The problem is if your defense is overly reactive, that's where they pick you apart, even if it's not in that two-man game with Murray and Joker. You saw a lot of times last night, Miami was trying to trap in certain situations, and what ended up happening was like Gabe Vincent is on Aaron Gordon 2 feet from the basket.
Right.
What Miami what Spo and them have to consider doing, I think, is taking some of the aggressiveness out of the defense and really trying to play it a little more straight up. Because Joker had 10 assists at halftime.
You gonna see that open man.
You're not beating Denver when he has 10 assists at halftime.
That's a bitch getting bad.
So you gotta I think really have to consider just scaling back just a little bit defensively and trying to play it a little more straight up. Because again, they beat you with balance, but the balance is Joker finds a great balance between scoring and playmaking. And Murray did also last night as well. that's just a tough way to play them.
Yeah, you make a
Yeah,
good point.
you
They
said that.
they have to keep Gabe Vincent off court. They can't allow that. You know, you right on there, Sean. And I don't think the zone is really an option for them in this series.
I mean, I don't think you can rely heavily on it. I think, they went to it last night a couple times when Joker was out of the game, and it actually was pretty effective, particularly in the second half. But I do think, again, the big thing with Miami is they tend to be very overload heavy defensively. And again, you're trying to get the ball out of, teams, best players' hands, which for a lot of teams that works. The problem with Denver is you get the ball out of Murray's hands, he's usually making the right play every time. You get the ball out of Joker's hands, he makes the right play every time. So I think you almost want to live with Joker scoring. I live with Joker getting 35. What I can't live with is Joker having, 25 and 15 assists.
Right.
Right.
That's just a losing formula.
Hey, Sean. Have you ever seen a player this efficient, bro?
Oh man. It's funny. I watched him last night, and the only guy that I think was this efficient, albeit in a different era, was Larry Bird. Like
yeah.
Like Bird could have those nights where Bird would be like 10 for 14, and he'll have 40 points and be like, how in the world did he get 40 on 10 for 14? He was getting to the free throw line. He'll have 7 or 8 assists. He'll have 12 rebounds, and he'd be like, how in the world did he do that? And it's because he's literally playing within himself. And there's nothing the defense can do to speed him up or slow him down. He's just playing within himself, and everybody's reading the situation right. His teammates are always reading the situation right. So Bird is probably the guy that comes to mind for me, Bees.
Yeah, because they got to get. You got to get his efficiency down, right?
Yeah.
BJ said KD.
Yeah,
you talking about you talking about scoring wise, but like we were talking about when Bees talking about efficiency, we talking about this efficient game. We're talking about like that. You're not going to turn the ball over, high turnovers, make the right play every single time. That's the efficiency. Plus, of course, the scoring, right? But also other things of being efficient. You know what I mean? Rebounding, making the right plays. You know what I mean? Knowing where to be on the floor every single time.
Yeah, you're right, too. I'm
So
talking
Larry
about
Bird is the first person?
I would clarify what BJ said in the comment, because he said KD. Well, we all understand the 54-9 with KD, but it's more things. You can be efficient than just score the basketball.
So you don't think you're more like Magic Johnson then?
Nah. Yeah. Magic wasn't
He's
an
more
efficient
efficient scorer.
scorer.
He's a more efficient scorer and better rebounder than Magic.
Yeah.
Magic was an efficient player. Don't get twisted. He was.
Like Magic could score.
Don't get twisted. But Tim Duncan. Listen, Tim Duncan. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at Tim Duncan.
It's like, so Magic could score.
What's his name? I'm gonna say 180. I don't know what I ain't gonna.
So what I'm talking about, like, just in terms of overall balance, I'm not talking just in one area scoring, or it's the total game efficiency that you look at with Joker. You guys are throwing out names in the chat, but it's not the guys who were doing it. They would only do it at 2 areas. Like, they may do it in points and assists, but they wouldn't have a rebound. You do it, with points and rebounds, but you're not going to have the assists. That's what makes Joker so unique, and that's why I use Bird as an example. Bird doesn't have 100 triple doubles, but Bird would have those nights where he was going to get 10 rebounds, but he'll have those nights where he'll have 12 or 15 rebounds, and he'll have 8 or 9 assists and 35 or 40 points, and you'll be like, how in the world did that happen? So it's just, I think that, to me, is the best comparison.
Sean and True, but that efficiency and what makes Denver so hard to beat, because that's how KCP and Porter, this is how these other dudes score. But and people underestimate his impact on that offense.
Oh, his signal.
How much balances
Bees, you
that
cutting
team
off.
Yeah, you can all beat. Cool. Damn, you just throwing names out there, Damon. You just throwing names out there. We talk about this overall package of efficiency of the player.
All right.
Like,
Yeah, most of these guys, they have the efficiency is a scoring night. It's not. Some of these guys don't have the playmaking ability. Kawhi's never been that playmaker like that. Like that's just the reality.
what up, Woo?
You know. So
Nobody said Kawhi not efficient, but we're talking about his levels. I mean, and he's efficient in just scoring and defense.
right.
You understand that? I mean, which his defense not the same as it was in the past, but like Jokic, the passing, the rebounding, and the scoring. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, hey, that's a three. Listen, it was, like, ain't a lot of players in NBA history that's great in all three categories.
Right. Yeah.
Like that can pass, rebound, and score. Like,
Right.
It's not a lot of players.
Yeah.
That's what makes Jokic so great.
Yeah. And to me, what makes his passing so great is he's not just doing it when he's double teamed. He does it,
man.
He does it in one-on-one situations where you're literally playing him straight up, and he still makes the right pass generally every time. And he's hitting guys on the move as well. Like, you know,
Salute him, man.
Not a lot of 7-footers in NBA history who could do it like that. You know, but Bill Walton was an efficient player, but it wasn't with the same volume that Joker does it at.
Yeah,
like it's just this is a
different. That was a good hire, our son's Frank Vogel. That's a good hire though.
They got him.
Yeah, he in another scapegoat.
Yeah, they did.
Dang, I wanted him to go to the Celtics for the assistant job.
He's a good. I mean, hey, but that's shoot.
What y'all say? He gonna get fired if things don't work out.
Oh, as soon as Devin Booker and KD let everybody down, they gonna look at Frank Vogel.
I mean, we'll see. Monty, Detroit got the Detroit job. That was a great hire for them.
Is something left? Did the Milwaukee hire somebody yet?
Adrian.
I think they about to hire the assistant from the Toronto Raptors.
Adrian Griffin.
No, they hired Adrian Griffin. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, so Doc don't have a job?
No.
And he shouldn't. I'm tired of him.
Hey.
I don't watch him shit the bed all the time and get a job the next week.
I'm gonna be real though. I'm gonna be real. I ain't gonna say he shouldn't, because Rick Carlisle still got a job, so we can't do that.
Yeah, so we ain't doing it. Rick
Carlisle been doing a good job with the Pacers.
Rick Carlisle is a white Doc Rivers, and we can't do that, man. It's not. We can't. Rick Carlisle still got a job. Rick Carlisle still got a job. We can't say Doc can have a job. That's all I'm saying. We gotta be fair.
He got a championship more recent than Doc Rivers.
Man, but don't do that. Hold on. We're not gonna play it.
I'm just
Doc
saying.
Bear and Rick Carlisle. Doc Bear.
He haven't had Chris Paul and Blake Griffin and Kawhi and Paul George and Joel Embiid and James Harden. Like, nah.
Hey, Eastside, Rick Carlisle is a Celtics alumni. Let's listen. I don't have a problem with Rick Carlisle now, but still, come on now. We ain't going to cap like.
I'm not giving him the Doc Rivers treatment though.
He's the same lane as Doc Rivers. He lived off of one championship, and motherfucker act like he ain't been doing shit. Really,
he ain't had the talent. I could see if he had the talent he had and still dropping the ball, man.
He had
I haven't seen the same level of talent that Doc Rivers had.
He
don't get it done.
Job. Well, he's on the Pacers. He had no excuse. They rebuilding with young talent. They won't have no excuse.
Well, Eastside, let me ask you this, because I know you're the resident Mavs fan. The year after you won the championship and those subsequent years, did you ever feel like those Mavs, Chiefs teams underachieved, or did you feel like they played at the level they were supposed to play with Carlisle?
I think they underachieved a couple of years. Like I don't want to make it seem like I'm defending Rick Carlisle. I just don't think him and Doc Rivers is on the same. I don't think the conversation should be the same. Just because, like I said, the talent that Doc Rivers didn't had, I don't think Carlisle had nothing like that. Even when he actually won the championship. So
I agree with that, but can he utilize that talent? Because I remember when Rondo he had an issue with Rondo, letting Rondo be him. He didn't let Rondo be himself, and that was a big issue.
And that's his problem. That's why he didn't last long with Luka, because he wanted to wrap the reins too tight, and he got a college coach mindset where he kind of think, he the star of the team, is his show. So that's why I'm not defending Rick Carlisle, but
I'm not. All I'm saying is the job situation. Listen, man. Like I'm just saying, if Rick Carlisle still got a job, if certain people still got a job in this league, Doc can still have a coaching job. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I just don't think he needed a month later. That's just my thing.
But I don't know what Doc. I mean, we'll see. Doc, listen, one thing about Doc, he can get a head coaching job. So we'll see.
He can be an assistant. Hey, true. We need an assistant. He can always.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't
even mind.
I really wouldn't mind that.
Oh, Doc
as an assistant
Doc has never been an assistant coach ever in his career. He will never.
With Sean, it's about weird, time. Though. It's time for a change.
You don't think he'll be assistant?
No, because he's never been an assistant before.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, if that was gonna help you get a job.
But we've seen Hall of Fame coaches. We've seen like we've seen Hall of Fame. I mean, well, I don't know. That is kind of true though. I don't know. That is a good. He never was an assistant. That is yes. Jason Kidd, well, he became assistant, so it's like a little bit different, but during his early in his career, but.
And Jason Kidd started. He started as a young coach, kind of failed in Milwaukee and had.
Yeah, but Doc was young too in Orlando. People forget Doc was young as hell in Orlando.
I think the thing is always been the question of whether or not somebody needed to be an assistant before they became a head coach versus somebody becoming a head coach right off. Like if you had previous coaching experience outside the NBA and then you become an NBA head coach. I think that's different. Where like Doc and Jason Kidd literally came right out of playing and
point guards too.
Yeah, Doc was on TNT for a little bit and then basically got the head coaching job in Orlando. And
that was a long time ago. I don't remember.
He won coach of the year too. They didn't make he won coach of the year because they wouldn't even expect to win a lot of games. So they won more than they were supposed to. He won coach of the year. What was it, 05 or 04?
No, it was 2000.
Tripping. It was early. It was like, he been coach Doc been coach for a while.
It was 2000. Yeah, that was the year before they got McGrady and Grant Hill, and he screwed up
he fumbled that Tim Duncan bag.
Yeah. So I think it's some guys who, some guys, depending on what they did during their career. Could do it, but I don't think it's. You always see it's a natural progression. You become an assistant coach, you kind of learn, next to the man, and then eventually you get your chance to be the man if that's what you desire. So,
you think Mark Jackson's a better fit than Frank Vogel? I'm not. I wouldn't be mad at that, but I think that's even. With Frank Vogel, I'm trying to think. I don't know, Tiffany. Steven Stiles is still out there. I think Steven Stiles is going to be one of the Celtics assistants next year. I think. He was.
Why do you think that's true?
He's very experienced. He's a good assistant coach. He's been so veteran assistant. He got a lot of experience at that position. He was at the game. He was at the Hawks series with talking to Brad Stevens early in the playoffs. So
that's what he was doing. Okay.
I mean, Brad Stevens. Listen, if Brad Stevens. Listen, I trust Steven Silas. Not a bad assistant though. He was assistant before he would get like with the. I mean, listen. His stint with the Rockets, I understand, wasn't. I mean, but it's the Rockets though. Let's be. I mean, they did him kind of like he was thrust in a bad situation, not thrust, but I mean, it's the Rockets. Let's be honest. Like, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't evaluate him
let's
based on that. Yeah.
No.
but he's a good assistant though. Like he is a good. Like one thing we know, it ain't like he's a good assistant coach though.
Yeah, I
So I
think
mean,
if he was in charge of a veteran team, or a team that was more laced with veterans, I think it would have been different. That wasn't Houston. Houston got a bunch of young dudes, and so I think sometimes it is about situation and where guys. I think he'll get a chance to be a head coach again. Eventually, it might take a minute, but he'll get a chance again.
like, he been under good people. He been under good coaches his whole career too. So it ain't like what I mean. He doesn't have experience. So him being an assistant, I wouldn't mind that at all. And like, hey, if I'm also the Celtics, maybe a Rajon Rondo, maybe.
Yeah, I think they need experience on the bench with Joe Mazzulla. I think Steven Silas would be the right choice, to be the assistant head coach, definitely. But also the last year he was in Dallas, I believe Dallas ran the most.
They were the best offensive rating.
The best offensive rating.
That's what you talking about, Sean?
I think in NBA history, yeah. And Steven Silas was given a lot of credit for that because he was basically the offensive coordinator. So
right.
So I don't think it'd be a bad move, to be honest with you.
I mean, like I said, I would like Rondo if he's out there, if he wants to coach. Cause I think what I mean.
Yeah.
His basketball mind.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't know. Has he officially retired? I haven't heard that.
Hey, listen. I will. If I'm Brad Stevens, I'm picking the phone up and calling him. Because hey, listen, believe it. Listen, Rondo in his first time with a clipboard in his hands. He's a listen. Watching them Celtics game with Doc Rivers. Sometimes he had a clipboard more than Doc did. Listen, so I mean, guy like that, like I wouldn't mind that. I mean, JJ Redick, he talked about maybe want to be in the coaching. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean?
Did he really have an interview for the Toronto job?
He did.
He did. So I mean, listen, if I'm Brad Stevens, if you want to, you know what I mean, boost up that coaching staff, I would, you know what I mean, I'll pick up the phone. There's people there. There's people available, man. There's people available. So y'all no matter who the coach y'all need, y'all know who y'all coach y'all need a territory presence. But here's the thing, depending who has a coach though, like I said, there's different schemes and sets. We have people that can have interior presence on the court. We didn't use it.
I think he was talking to Hitman. I'm not sure. I know him and Hitman were going back and forth in the chat. I think that's
y'all have. It's like 3 different conversations in the chat. It's like three. My fault. It's like 3 different. Rondo isn't retired. He's a free agent, man. Come on, he might listen.
Yeah, he need to hang it up.
But
that's a long career. Nothing wrong with it.
I don't think he really. I mean, I don't know what he. I mean, maybe he. I know he was on. He was on ESPN.
Yeah, Sean. He was talking to Stir. Yeah, they going back and forth because now they talking about Turner now. That's what. Yeah.
Miles Turner, DeAndre Ayton. I would do it.
Yeah.
Can you make it happen now?
Yeah.
Only thing I would be concerned is like the injury. But that being said, I'm doing it because he's a better shooter and a better defender. Clearly, a better defender.
So but here, man, you got to give me some more than him.
Yeah, his motor. Miles Turner got a way higher motor than DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah. I mean, he gives you the same, and he may not necessarily be better than DeAndre Ayton, but he gives you the same production and probably a little bit more in certain aspects.
He does get better.
I think he is better.
Because like I said, Ayton does. I think Ayton does has potential. Like like I see him what he can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just he has to. Does he want it though? The motor is the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you said Turner and the
maybe because I wouldn't mean like Turner and TJ McConnell, that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad. McConnell, backup point guard. That wouldn't be bad. Y'all need a starting point guard though. Y'all don't need a y'all need a starting and a backup point guard.
We talking about the Suns.
Yeah, we're talking about the Suns.
Chris Paul needs to come over. Chris Paul needs to come. Even like I said, if y'all happily have to keep Chris Paul, he has to come off the bench. Like,
they have to keep him true. Who want him?
I mean, listen, that's what I'm saying. He has to come off the bench though.
They just need bodies, man. They need backup wings, a backup point guard. They need
everybody in that bench.
Just get body, get NBA players. How about that?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Here's the thing too. They gave up a lot of assets to even get KD, so we need a whole damn roster to look. I tried. Listen, man. But that's why I said that when they made that trade, I was like,
y'all need a whole.
As soon as they made that trade, I said that the issues they was going to have, and now it's like that's easier said than done because it's just like the fact that they gave up a lot of assets, like first rounds, and they traded away their young, like you trade away Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges. Like what other besides Devin Booker that you're not going to get rid of? What other young pieces you have to build on? Like nothing. Josh Okogie, like he's cool, but
Okogie,
like he's cool. He's not no bum, but like you know what I mean.
He's solid.
You don't give him nothing offensively. But I'm just saying you gave away Cam Johnson and Mikal. Like that's understand for KD, understand that, but like you gave away first round draft pick. How did they give a 4, 3?
I think 4.
I mean you sacrifice your future for like you got your 3 guys or 4 guys. You got one dude, DeAndre with no motor, KD injury prone, Chris Paul injury prone. He washed.
But they played the shit out the Suns.
They tried to play Sean Mark. Sean Mark said, "Watch this." Straight up.
Yeah, but I mean, Sean Marks is gonna get everything he could beside because of what he gave up to get Harden.
Mm-hmm.
And giving up big.
This is a good play.
So
the funny thing is though, Mikal was a second best player even before he got traded. That's what like.
Yeah, and and the thing is that I think part of the reason why Monty's not there anymore and why it looks like James Jones may not be back or even his power has been reduced in the organization is because Matt Ishbia is the one who really made the KD thing happen. They were neither one of them wanted to give up depth and all of those assets for KD.
Y'all won that trade.
Yeah.
How y'all won that trade? Y'all got.
It's. I think it
remains to be.
It remains to be seen. Right now I think it's too early to tell. But obviously, when you make a trade,
we got to see who the picks are going to be.
Yeah.
And also, Brooklyn got a lot of future.
Well, let me question: how many years are you giving them? KD not young now. How many years are you giving them?
Right, KD's going into to year 17.
Damn.
And Chris Paul's going into year 19,
18, 19,
19 for Chris Paul. So
because LeBron is like heading into year 21. So
So
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Bees want the link true.
You literally when you make that KD trade, you basically say we got about a 2-year window to try to get this done. Especially given their injury history as well. So
KD not getting any better. He's not getting any better. So it's like
and the Nuggets not going nowhere.
Yeah, all this is
just
look
at the team. Look at the team in the West. Look at the team in the West. Period. Though they're like you got like,
Sacramento gonna get better.
Hey, that shit.
So let's talk about the playing team. Let's talk about the playing teams that may get better. Like this is like this teams that they have to like.
And they only got the nigga on the team, man, for the put the fucking season.
Look at OKC.
I'm gonna say get some fans that man. Them niggas ain't winning shit. Let's get that shit
Luka redemption arc gonna go crazy.
Hey, just imagine if who knows what this Holmgren guy's gonna be like, right?
Shit.
Yeah. They got a bright future, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they could make some trades and they could become a serious contender real quick.
Yeah, they just missing a veteran. They just missing a veteran, bees. I think they missing a veteran. You know what I mean? They got the young talent core going on. It's gonna be a problem.
What they got, like 11 more first round picks or extra
I
picks
don't
or
know.
whatever.
Shit. I don't. Man, they got picks.
Got all the picks.
They got so many
just leave
picks.
it like that. They got all of them.
My grandkids they got.
Shoot, man, they need to package like 4 of them and get that boy Victor.
I think this the year they actually package some of them picks and actually go get maybe not a star, but like a fringe star player.
They got a cap space.
Yeah,
they should.
I mean, and to be clear, like in the West, we talked about this the other day. Look at the core of Denver and their age. Them guys is 24 to 28. They not going anywhere.
Nope.
You know, so
God forbid Ja get his stuff together and kind of mature. And that's
y'all got 12 pick. That's a good pick though. 12 pick.
We might have to take Grady if we don't trade that pick number 10. I'm saying it earlier.
Maybe OKC can trade down though. OKC can trade down, getting that top 10 though.
No, though, what messed the Suns up was that, the whole thing about they want to that's one of the young star and multiple picks, right? But see, if they could have tried to figure out another way to trade like 1 or 2 of them other role players, like Torian Craig and that Lindell dude, to trade them niggas along with Bridges and just keep Cam Johnson.
They messed up on draft night. Just imagine them with Luka or Trae Young, who they should have took.
Or imagine if they hadn't taken Smith, the power forward from Maryland, and took Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh,
yeah. Well, no, the funny thing is they both on the same team now. So.
Yeah,
the Pacers. Yeah,
that's funny. That's funny about it. Yeah. Funny thing is though, they could even Jalen Smith, like they could use Jalen Smith on that team. Like it's just how bad that roster is. You had Bismack Biyombo out there. Just let's be honest. Like Bismack, like what's his real age? Like 30 something, but he really 40. I'm not gonna get to all that. But like this man, come on, man.
I'm telling you, man. If they could have kept that nigga Cam Johnson, that shit probably would have been a little.
But but here's the thing though, with KD in the works though, that wasn't gonna happen. But at the same time, like I said. That's why Monty and James Jones didn't want to do that deal, though. There's reasons why they didn't want to do the deal. Look what happened.
Yeah, look, man.
That's why Monty had no problem. Shoot, Monty I'd rather go. See, look at the job Monty got. Monty went to Detroit, and Detroit may not like I said they're not gonna go to the playoffs the first year, but Monty don't care. He's like, listen, all right, at least I'm gonna go somewhere. At least I have a foundation that that we can build up. You know what I mean? The Suns, like. They in trouble,
bro. I would have told them niggas,
like they gonna compete.
Nigga, this ain't Minnesota, man. Y'all ain't finna trade y'all no goddamn 4 players. I ain't finna trade y'all niggas my whole damn bench and 5 picks, my nigga. Y'all better take this one for the star, nigga, and these 3 picks, my nigga. That's straight up, man. You ain't finna get 2 of my damn star players, and then I ain't got nobody to pass the ball to. Man, you got me fucked up, man. Yeah. Better take this nigga Kevin Bridges and be happy, man. Right. Real shit. That man KD 35 years old, my nigga.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Bro, we're not in trouble. I'm talking about trouble in the sense of y'all made that move to try to win a championship.
Yeah.
It's obvious, right?
It ain't no doubt in that.
But the thing is, y'all in trouble.
They don't look close, like at all. They don't.
That's what I mean by trouble. Y'all not gonna be trash, of course. Y'all not gonna be trash. Like y'all going to. I mean, clearly y'all not gonna be trash. Y'all got 2 games on Denver, so I ain't gonna say that. But the sense of getting over that hump, you know what I mean? Like the Suns, I think the Suns, even with KD on this roster, the Suns low key digressed though. Since this is the finals, they finals run. How does a casual take? Y'all okay? How does a casual take?
And that boy hit, man, after showing his ass, man.
I can't respect the culture change they're building out in Detroit. Yeah, that's. I mean, they're gonna be. I mean, I'm looking forward to them.
What pick they got in this draft?
5.
So
Ooh, Phoenix,
Detroit.
That's
Detroit.
Detroit.
They needed a top. That was a team that needed a top.
To be honest with you, they got to pick best. You pick
yeah,
best
they
player
went
available.
5 after having the worst.
If I'm Detroit, I'm picking best player available.
A lot of it because they didn't have Cade all year too. So Cade come back. You still got Duran and whoever you pick up this year.
Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, I think they're getting Cam Whitmore inside. I'd be shocked if he's there at 5 and they don't take Whitmore. He just makes the most sense. But
you pick. Yeah, I'll get him. Let me see that. Let me see the mock draft. Let's see mock draft NBA.
Hey man, Grady gonna walk in and be the first player with dick on his back.
I don't think that's true though.
Who else had dick on the back of their jersey?
Somebody
that Grady.
Somebody had that last name though. It had to be
I missed that.
No, I don't think nobody never had that shit in their last name. Probably their first name.
I don't remember nobody having that name.
There's no athletes that come to mind, but remember Andy Dick, the comedian?
Yeah, Andy Dick.
Yeah.
That's tough, man.
You're right. Now the first name, but not the last name. You're right about that.
Last name.
Man, how they gonna sell a jersey with that shit on the back?
They work it out.
I don't know, man. He have a game where he just attacking the paint, and the announcer's just gonna have to say, "Yo, Dick, keep going inside," and it's gonna be crazy.
Oh my gosh, I was not my first name. I'll give him a nickname. They're gonna give him.
Yeah, or
Grady.
Imagine if he hustling all over the place. Dick is all over the place tonight.
Dick all over the floor.
Oh my god, yo.
Damn, son.
Oh,
that shit crazy.
That's meme central, dog.
Yeah.
Like, let's trade the pick, Dallas. Let's just trade it.
Yeah, they can't get Cam Whitmore. They may get Cam Whitmore. Who knows?
He said, "I'm out here."
Cam may get that fourth. I don't know though. Like I said, it depends. If they can get Cam, if you're available. If not, I'll get the Thompson twin. I'm gonna get his name. This one right. This name right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picking the best player available because I mean, K can play like 3-4 positions. I mean,
yeah,
like 6. So you got which one's better one?
Just thought of another one.
Men Thompson.
Just imagine if it's a bunch of females at the game going crazy because he having a great night. Like, well, Dick got these ladies going nuts tonight.
Dick is a fan favorite.
Come on,
bro.
He need a nickname. This is embarrassing.
Yeah,
Utah Jazz will pick him. They pick Utah. They expect him to be a nice pick though. I don't think Dallas gonna get him. To be honest with you.
Who, Grady?
Yeah, I don't think I'm on Bleacher Report. They got him going ninth.
Yeah, I seen him anywhere from 8 to 12. So anyway, he in that range.
Yeah. You an opponent, you can't even steal the ball from him. You be like, give me that, Dick. Like, no, you can't even steal
it.
No, you in the locker room, y'all calling out defensive assignments, and it's like, who taking Dick tonight? Like,
yeah, right.
I will not. Yeah, I will not call that.
You on the floor, you try to switch. I got Dick. Switch.
That's crazy, bro.
No.
Crazy.
Oh man.
Say, I'm calling my first name.
Have a problem on their hands, man. That dude.
Hey, they double teaming Dick.
Out of fun, man.
And we already know.
I ain't gonna hold you, better be good. Like he gotta be good at this point. Like right. It'd be. He kind of got me. Yeah, that's kind of tough. Like,
oh, don't let him be. Don't let him be some trash dick. Oh God, they gonna kill him. Dick is soft.
Lakers got 17. Lakers got 17 pick. Okay, they can do something.
Yeah, they got the 17 pick. Yeah, they not.
I feel like they're gonna trade that pick. I feel like they are.
You think so?
Yeah, we don't got no first
round. Niggas wide open for 3.
That's crazy. Nets got 2 picks in the first round.
He shoot it in somebody's face, and that was dick right between the eyes.
That's crazy. You got 25th.
Yeah, this finna be a wild ass season right here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You talking like 3 picks in the first round.
Utah?
Yeah, they gonna be probably you talking to be problem 2 in the future. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I thought they had like 5 to be honest.
It's about to be a bunch of dudes from Atlanta joining this team.
Oh, bro.
Don't let him yell at the head coach. You know, Dick is on with the coach's face. You know.
Yeah, insane.
That one hurt. Oh man.
Let me see. Yeah.
There's no way, man.
Yo, Mavs Twitter started this, man.
Yeah,
they so lame. They so lame sometimes.
Oh man,
it's hard to represent. They posted that and it was just like yo. A lot of execs have Mavs taking dick in the draft. I was like, what?
They doing? Hold on, let me see.
It's
bro.
I said, bro, this can't be life. This can't be life.
Why would you give him that name?
Oh, this Mac job. They got Brooklyn Nets picking Monty Bates in the second round.
Monty Bates.
Damn. I thought that nigga was like a first round pick.
Yeah, he in the second round.
I ain't gonna lie though. If I'm in the second round, I'm depending on what you need. I'm like, I don't know. I'll give a chance on Monty Bates in the second round.
The second round. Yeah, I don't think that'd be bad at all.
I'll give him a chance.
He had all the hype. What the hell happened?
I mean, if you got a late first rounder and you say like we got a really good team, we got a real good foundation, you can take a chance on them in the first round. I mean,
you're right about that too. But this draft is deep though.
This draft is very
deep. It's a lot. Like what's the dude Bronny played with back in the day? Amari Bailey from UCLA. Because like I said, the draft is so deep. Like they got people in the second round that could have been first round for any other year. So, I mean, like
Ellis, come on, man.
Yeah, but Detroit gonna be something. They gonna be. Listen, you got Detroit.
Listen, Ellis is crazy, bro.
And I agree, Stone Business. He has a really nice skill set. I just think you get him in the right situation with the right, foundation and coaches, he could be successful. I think you just got to have your whole organization.
Orlando for Imani Bates.
Yeah. Does Miami have a pick this year?
Yeah, 18.
They got like 18 picks. Yeah, they got 18 picks.
That might be a little early to take Imani, but I could see Imani in South Beach in that culture.
I said, what number the Celtics have?
Like 34, 35. We traded the pick for Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh yeah, I forgot. So yeah, I'm cool with that.
I mean, it's what I mean. Like I said, the draft is deep though, so it's like I mean, we're gonna have a late first round. I mean, like anyway, so I think we can still get somebody good. You know what I mean? So
A bench player. Yeah.
who knows?
To
Like you
take
said,
over.
hey, who knows, man? I mean, Jokic came out of the second round. Who knows, man?
Yeah, well, we ain't doing it.
But listen, this draft. But all joking aside, though, like this draft is deep. So like, hey, who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? Wasn't Frank Vogel coach of those Pacers team? Yeah, he was. Yeah, Frank Vogel's a good coach, though. He is a good coach.
Yeah.
I mean, that
All
wasn't a bad.
Orlando aside, he's a good coach.
Orlando was terrible. Come on.
Yeah, but Orlando was a mess. So I mean,
come on now. That's not.
Yeah, that's why I say you can't even evaluate him on Orlando.
Oh yeah, I forgot he went to Orlando.
He was on the Lakers because he was on the Lakers, man. He had like no leverage on the Lakers job, and he did a good job.
Yeah,
did the best he could have done.
And him in Orlando is like when Kardashian was with Chris Humphries. Like nobody talks about it no more.
Oh my God!
Oh man!
That's forgotten there
on level.
Yeah, Chris Humphrey career went down the drain after that shit.
The Kardashian curse is real. Look what happened to Tristan.
Yeah. Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, look what. His son, he got to make all them child support payments. Yeah, look what happened.
Hold on. Yeah, but same time, I wouldn't. He's not cursed because at the end of the day, he's still like. I mean, he won a championship. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't.
No, but he won that
championship. That's not getting affected by it is Devin Booker.
He won that championship
not
before
yet.
he got with her. Yeah, he won that championship. He was messing with the other sister. Yeah, I ain't figured that.
I mean, I guess he counts like this, but Travis Scott ain't.
But it's not yet for Devin Booker.
Travis Scott did survive it. He did survive it.
Look at his career. What are you talking about? He did survive. He got that lawsuit coming up. We ain't doing this.
Damn, you're right. That concert. Oh yeah, it was bad for Travis.
Y'all know that.
I don't know what I was thinking. My bad.
I forgot, but I ain't getting all that though.
It was bad for Travis.
But
Reggie Bush.
I'm also trying to think. Lando, because Double E said Lando over Detroit. Yeah, Lando is gonna be a problem too, though. They're gonna be a scary team too. They have
a playing team.
They got multiple guys. They got multiple guys. Like, what'd you say?
I said they're a playing team next year.
Orlando.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that.
I could see that. Sturdy.
Who else? What else, Sturdy? Hold on.
They was competitive all this year. You know what I'm saying? Just it was an experience factor, you know. And Paulo kind of had to get his footing under him, but I think they'll be, a 42-win team next year, something like that.
Watch out for Markelle Fultz for most player of the year next year. Because Markelle Fultz played, like you said, they got a 6th pick in the draft, so it's like
if they keep it.
If they say they keep it, so
because there could be a team that, like, if you're trying to if they're trying to jump up into the standards next year, they could package that 6th pick with a couple of their young players.
Cleveland should have just kept building through the draft. They should have never traded Donovan Mitchell. I disagree because Donovan Mitchell's still young. That's the only reason why I disagree. Donovan Mitchell's still young, so I can't. I mean, ain't like he's like 30 in his 30s or something.
Still in his prime.
I do think they depended on him too much though, just because they had Donovan. Like I believe that we got Donovan Mitchell, we straight. But it's like
no, that ain't gonna work.
I'm still like flabbergasted how like they let Kevin they waived Kevin Love, right? And then get not a backup big man. Like I did not understand that. Like at all. his timeline doesn't fit with other guys. That's not necessarily true though. Oh, Donovan Mitchell not that old. Donovan Mitchell like 26.
He's like 20, 27, 28.
I understand what you're saying. Like I understand
2026.
it's a kind of a gap. I understand it's kind of a gap, but like I mean that's not that bad though. You make it seem like he was like 29 years old. He's
Then by the
27.
time he get old, you would expect
How old is
Mobley and Garden to be in their primes. So
how old Jared Allen? Jared Allen's still young, but like but same time though, but you need some type of like veterans per se in a sense, and he has a lot of experience too, which also helped the team out in the regular season. So I mean, yeah, he's 27.
Yeah, Jared young.
No, he's 26. No, he's 26. No, he's 26. No, he ain't 20. He about to be 27 this year, but Jared 25. But
Jerry about to be in Dallas, man.
What? Exactly. You wish.
I'm gonna be real with you though.
Speaking
Jared
into
Allen not like.
Yeah, you
Jared
wish.
Allen not like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. You can try to do something better than Jared Allen. Be honest.
Remember the quote that he said when they got eliminated? At the when the lights were too bright for him and shit. When the lights were too bright for him. Remember he said
he could stay in Cleveland. Yeah, no.
he said that the lights were too bright for him.
Oh, that whole defense was getting exposed when Evan Mobley was not on the floor. Like, if you watch that series, you can understand why people said Evan Mobley should have won Defensive Player of the Year. Because actually, they were looking crazy. Like they were getting like beat off the dribble, getting to the rim at ease.
Yeah, Khalil's not happy.
Khalil, I know Khalil.
I understand. Hey.
You say Khalil's not happy.
Hey, man, I forgot. Knicks in the playoffs to build your career off of these fools' loans. Knicks ain't bad though. Knicks ain't. They got to give. I ain't gonna lie though. Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett, you gotta flip that. Man. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta make that.
Randall got to go.
Randall,
Randall definitely gotta go. I will pick up the phone. I will definitely listen to calls on R.J. Barrett. But Randall, he gotta go. I'm gonna be real with you. Randall gotta go.
Get him out of
I don't like his. It's not even the fact that his play plays bad in the playoffs, like historically. He's historically like a terrible playoff player. He's terrible. And then it's like his body language and his attitude is terrible too. Like you can't be playing bad. What up, sir? You can't be playing bad.
Hey, True.
Yeah.
I read something the other day that said that the Bulls don't expect Lonzo Ball to play ever again.
Y'all seen that too?
Yeah, I heard
that.
That is trash.
It's a rumor. I don't know how true that. I don't know. It was like a rumor. It's true. It's true.
But you just you just gotta work on it. You just gotta sit out for a bit. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, like a Sean Livingston
in the next season
situation.
Yeah, let's see what it is in the next season.
What I think.
How old is Lonzo?
I don't know how old he is. I think it's 30. His issue might be degenerative, which is why they think he may never play again.
Damn.
That's tough.
That's a bad word.
Yeah. It may be a Brandon Roy situation where it's just nothing.
But he had injury history. He's been having injury history his whole career. So like I said, it could be true because most likely. He probably did something real bad like that because he had injuries like Dick coming like to a point they were blaming on the shoes that he was wearing, like the big ball brand shoes, but like it can hurt his whole career.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's unfortunate though, because Lonzo Ball definitely was finding his stride on the Bulls.
Yeah.
Even that season in New Orleans, he was solid before he got hurt again.
Yeah. He definitely had a unique skill set that a lot of people, could pass, can shoot.
Yeah, it's sad to see.
And guard, you know what I mean? It ain't like, so that's unfortunate though.
And he's still young too.
Speaking of young, Donovan Mitchell was the perfect fit for the Cavs. What they just need a more reliable 3-and-D wing.
Yep.
And then for Mobley and for the front line to get more better offensively. You're right in terms of getting more vets off the bench. That's it. Bees, I was somebody said this about the new CBA too. What if I would have told you, right? OKC, they're in a great situation now, but imagine if Chet turns out to be like an all-star, all-NBA caliber player. With this new CBA, OKC gonna think twice about potentially giving just a basic max to Giddey, SGA, and Chet. You know what I'm saying? So
they're gonna give a max to SGA, bro.
No, I'm talking about like, imagine if you're a team, a young team, an organization that you did your job, you drafted correctly, you developed those guys, but just like every development, at some point you have to pay a player, right?
Right.
I'm saying in OKC's case, right? Because it's very possible. Say if Chet turns out to be an all NBA caliber player, SGA keep doing his thing, and Giddey turns into a French all-star player. OKC is going to think twice about giving those three guys a max. You have to give Shea the super max. If Chet turns out any good, you won't give him a basic max, and same thing for Giddey.
Yeah, but I think the one component in this that is being not talked about is this CBA. This CBA is gonna bring the middle class payroll down.
I agree.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So you're gonna have the guys that get the supermax and the contracts you're seeing now for players like Jordan Poole. I don't think you're gonna see many contracts like that.
Right. Stand on business. I'll trade SGA. Oh, you mean I'm about to say you won't crack cocaine. But I was about to say, but I like Josh Giddey though. Josh Giddey, like I said, what 6'8" point guard, 6'7", 6'8" point guard.
Yeah. So I and I think the owners got the players in this, right? This is gonna allow them to stop teams from forcing trades. I mean, stop players from forcing trades because the penalty for the team is too great.
Yep.
And it's going to actually bring the payroll down in the NBA. The numbers will be the same, but only the superstars or the high all-stars will get that kind of money.
Right.
And that's why I was telling you the other day, True, that's why I think if the Celtics were smart, they would trade Jaylen Brown.
I don't know about that.
Who up here laughing?
She ain't trying to. She was not trying to hear that. She ain't trying to hear that shit at all.
It's not about me. It's not about
Mingo, he said he didn't mind Mingo. It's the
hey, I wouldn't trade Jaylen Brown either. I feel where he's coming from.
I don't want to trade it, but it's not even about my opinions. Like, I just know they not that. Listen, Brad Stevens just said they not trading.
No, I understand. I personally think that's a mistake for them because they're gonna pigeonhole themselves going forward.
So
I mean, like I said, the CBA gonna affect everybody though. So it's like
how come we can't see it from the other side? What happens if Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown make enough improvements and they run a better offensive system and they win? Would that change?
No.
Joe Mazzulla is still their head coach.
No, what is Joe Mazzulla got to do?
It ain't no wrong with Joe. It's them niggas got to.
Mingle. The point is this, Mingle. Right? At a young age, it's just been a fact. They've been a contender for 4 straight years, bro.
Okay,
so
let me ask you.
I'm saying, go ahead, please.
The problem isn't could they win. The problem is, I believe the NBA has changed, and I think winning going forward, if you don't have extraordinary players, you better be deep. This year playoff, you got the two teams that play the most team-oriented ball are in the finals. And I think this is the NBA you're going to see going forward, in my opinion. Right? So you give Jaylen Brown $300 million, you give Jason Tatum $300 million. you're going to be really restricted in how you can move going forward. That's the basis of which I say I would trade him. I would try to trade him for someone who isn't a supermax player. Like I said the other day, I would try to trade him for Pascal Siakam. I think he would fit better with Jason Tatum.
But still the
But
same
Bees,
issue
my thing is like if I ask you, what will winning do in this case? Say they do give him the 290, 285, 290, right? And they win within the next 2 seasons.
It won't do anything.
It won't make it worth it.
No.
Standpoint of it, like
no. So what I'm telling you is, my opinion is based on this, Sturdy. Even if you win a championship, you're not going to be able to sustain because of your payroll. I agree. All we need is a recession and the salary cap to come down, and you're going to be picking up minimum contract players to fill out your roster.
So I think this is what the new CBA is really doing. It's intentionally going to make it very difficult for teams to build dynasties over a long term. I think there are going to be teams that are going to say, listen, we got a 5-year window. We got 2 guys on max or close to max deals. We got to try to maximize this while we can. So if it means we're paying into the luxury tax, for a couple of years while we're trying to maximize these guys, that's what we're going to do. But it's not going to be a Golden State situation where, again, Golden State has been able to maintain this thing for 9 years, roughly, 9 or 10 years, roughly. And now they're at a point where even they have to say, is this worth paying $500 million just for players? I think that's what the new CBA really is doing. So we're not going to see the extended dynasties or the extended championship runs anymore. Teams are going to have to plan financially and player acquisition based on really a 3 or 4 year window. Because to Bees' point, I think you can do it if you got 2 max guys, but you better make sure the depth around them is quality and not overly expensive, so it restricts you from being able to add that vet minimum guy who might be in the buyout market, who you think is could be a valuable player for you. Because I think that's where you're going to see a lot of the interesting decisions going forward once the new CBA officially kicks in.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got a question.
Sean, I think with the current circumstances of the current contracts of the Celtics players, the only person they risk losing within the next 3 seasons is Grant Williams.
Right.
Everybody else is pretty much on contracts. That's why I say
on good.
They can like me personally. Like winning a championship is invaluable. No matter what, like you pay the cost to get that championship, and the Celtics are literally 1 step away.
Yeah,
exactly said on that.
Whether that be trading Marcus Smart or just Jaylen Brown getting better on a new system, they're just 1 step away.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I think Tiff was talking true. I'm sorry.
True. And Mingo, this is to you. Blaming a rookie head coach. We're not gonna put the onus on the rookie head coach Joe Mazzulla, who just stepped into this role. We don't know what he's capable of a full staff and off season. He's the last person I'm going to put some blame on. I put blame on him, but he do not deserve all this blame. We're going to stop this right now.
Let's not forget he was thrust into that job. And Wick, the owner's Celtics owner, asked Brad Stevens when the Imodoka situation happened. He asked Brad Stevens to come back to coach, and Brad just said no. We picked Joe Mazzulla.
Ime wasn't there that long, and he still went to the final.
He had a whole staff. He's a better head coach, and he also had a full coaching staff. Also,
what's your question?
You got to put things in perspective.
Oh, my question is, okay, with this new CBA, would it eventually eliminate the Supermax?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, the new CBA actually makes it more palatable that a lot of these big money guys won't change teams. because
okay, I got you.
For example, so like Jaylen Brown, it doesn't make sense for Jaylen Brown to change teams, because if he goes to another team, he's not eligible for the Supermax. He's eligible for that max level contract because he's in Boston.
Right. Got it.
And because he got it with Boston. So even if they traded him, he wouldn't be eligible for that level of contract. So it's a good situation for Jaylen Brown, at least for the next couple of years, because basically they won't even be looking to trade him. But also, I think, again, remember Tatum's Supermax he's not eligible to sign that extension until next season, which won't kick in until the following season. So they really got about 2 years them on what you want to call both still on team friendly deals before that $600 million really kicks in between both of them.
Right, and if they can get it done in the next 2 years, maybe it's worth it. But they gotta bring in they gotta get better point guard play. They definitely gotta upgrade their point guard play.
I mean, Malcolm Brogdon did get hurt.
Yeah, true. He got hurt, but I don't think I think he's a good sixth man. I think they need to upgrade. I think they need to upgrade at point guard.
So you saying get somebody full time and still have him come off the bench?
There's nobody out there. There's nobody out there that.
I just me personally, I just think they need a running back, get a fully developed coaching staff, get back their defense philosophy, and then adjust the offense, and that's it. Like they got this man.
Okay,
like we keep
Sturdy.
forgetting
No,
about coaches.
Sturdy. Let me make a point to you, because what you're saying, it sounds really good, right? It sounds good, but I watched the same thing in this Game 7 that I watched in the finals, and there's a year, and there's a year in between it.
But to be fair though, like
let him finish.
True. Sometimes we're our own worst enemy, because we can't identify our flaws. We can't identify how to improve. Sometimes some people can improve on stuff. It's just we just assume that these players are going to get better in these areas. Well, wouldn't it be better if you could bring someone in that could take care of that area and let this guy focus on that? Because they're not all around players like that.
And I agree with you there, Bees. But let's use your superstar analogy for this point, right? Or like a lot of people try to make it quick to hold young players at such a high level expectation. I think in this case, the team too. Like you just said, that's only the second year. Game 7 East Conference Finals and Game 6 in the finals. That's the same mistakes. I do agree, 2 years back to back. But what happened to the growing pains of a core? These two guys just entered their prime. They're not veterans. They experienced veterans, but they're like they got a long journey to their career. You're
right,
Sterling. And Bees, and like I said this before, and me and you went back and forth about this. I'm like, we can't underestimate like 3 different head coaches in 3 different years. What team do you expect to win like that?
Hold on. I don't expect the Celtics to win a title, Sturdy. I don't believe they will. That's my opinion. I believe that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are too close. I believe their talents overshadow each other. I don't think they work as well as they possibly will need to win the chip.
That's why you do what the Miami Heat did in the early 2010s, which was, okay, we got 2 similar archetypes of player. So what we're going to do? Yes, LeBron is an all-time great playmaker. However, the point is they were still running pistol actions. The point is they were still putting D Wade in positions to not just try to create on an island. He was going downhill back cuts. And I'm saying they do have the personnel to put some of that in their sets, Bees. It does require Jason Tatum to develop his post game. It does require even Jaylen Brown to be better finisher. However, they can do that. I believe they can do that. And we keep forgetting they've been doing this with an injured Robert Williams. I think personally he's due for one. He's due for one. This season, in the playoffs, and this season in the playoffs, he wasn't really hurt. It was just Joe Mazzulla wasn't playing him.
Right. Grant Williams, you just seen the report too, though, that they talked about why Grant wasn't playing. Jason Tatum didn't want to talk to Joe why Grant wasn't playing in less minutes and down stretch. Like, listen, it just like I said, I just feel though, like I said, just adjustments, play style adjustments, how to approach the game differently. You know what I mean? It's going to be that's the next step. And if you can, of course, upgrade the roster. I mean, hey, so be it. But I don't think this to split up Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I don't think that's the answer at all. Maybe the role players, maybe per se, but you don't split that up. I mean, listen, I think the progression of what I've seen Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum when they've been in the league together since they legit get better every year.
Oh, I'm not questioning that. I just don't think it's a great fit. That's just my personal opinion, Drew. Yeah, could they win? Sure. Without a doubt, they could win the chip. I don't think they fit.
Man, Jaylen Brown coming to the Lakers, man.
Man, Chris, this is what I'm talking about. These Lakers people need to stop this mess. He ain't coming. Y'all have no money for him.
Yeah, this dude trying to get a Supermax. You talking about going to the Lakers for $6 million or $10 million? Man, stop.
You got AD and LeBron on your books. How you gonna get Jaylen Brown over there?
Shit, the CBA ain't started yet. We can get that nigga before the season starts.
But that ain't happening. Jaylen Brown is not taking the 30, 20, whatever million they can have.
Hey, Sturdy, let me throw a hypothetical at you. What if Dame ended up on the Bucks? What then?
Who is they?
Dame.
Hold on. This is
Dame. You said Dame. Oh, Dame. Okay.
What's the trade?
Which one? Hold on, Drew. Which one you taking out? You taking out Middleton or you taking out Drew?
It doesn't matter, bro. I'm saying
it does matter.
Yeah, bro, come on, the context that do matter though.
If I put Damian Lillard on the Bucks right now with all three of them niggas, that's three.
Nobody gonna argue that.
That's
a three-peat.
No, I'm talking about. I'm just saying. You fill out the roster how you want. I'm telling you, it don't matter which one of them they get rid of. The Celtics
it matters.
No, it doesn't.
I disagree on that.
Bro, Giannis
I disagree on that.
All right, bro. All right. Okay.
All right, Beans. Let's use another 10. What about the
Chris Mills? You trying to tell me Dame and Drew Holiday in the backcourt? You telling me Dame and Drew Holiday in the backcourt? They gonna come on, bro. That's undersized backcourt. Like Drew Holiday is a great defender, but still, like he's not. Come on, like
I'm telling you that if Dame Lillard gets on the Bucks, it's over for the Celtics. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. This not Embiid and Harden. It's not the same dudes.
Well,
I'm saying true. I ain't going that far. I would say they trade Middleton and some one or two pieces off their bench and get Dame like that. Oh yeah, it's a problem. Y'all not beating them niggas. Y'all not.
Well, I mean,
that's barbecue chicken.
And again,
barbecue chicken.
Milwaukee's going to be in the same situation next year that Boston was in this year. They got a rookie head coach.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we don't know how they're going to look and what.
We don't know how good Griffin can be.
I think Adrian Griffin's going to do a good job. But the reality is he's an unknown.
And Brook Lopez, he's a free
agent. That's a fact, Sean. But what's different is that, and unlike besides Ime, the last three rookie head coaches for the Celtics, this dude got almost 10 years, 10, 12 years of assistant coaching experience.
Yeah.
He's been on multiple contending and he's been on two championship teams.
Yeah, no, listen, 30. It's not about his resume, but when you slide over a seat, it's a different animal, brother.
It is. But I'm saying I'm just expressing to you the difference between Joe Mazzulla or Brad Stevens, guys who didn't have that much experience in the league.
Well, Brad Stevens, he was
when they stepped up. No, he exactly. Brad came from college. Joe was not. He was assistant coach for a few years, but not 10 to 12. The only guy that came close to that was Ime. Ime was doing it for like I believe almost eight to 9 seasons as assistant. So it's like I said, besides Ime, those other 2 rookie coaches don't compare what this new guy from the Bucks could do. And I do agree, he's completely unknown. But by his resume, he's a defensive adjustment coach. In my opinion, with Dame, that's why I'm saying I'm agreeing with Bees is they get rid of Middleton for Dame. Not only their defense remains the same, but also now you doing something deadly. Now you getting the ball out of Giannis's hand. People don't know how much. People don't know how much better he's going to be.
Yeah, you actually have a true closer, star, and Giannis is going to explode.
Beast. How you defending a simple high pick and roll when Giannis couldn't pick and Dame at the top?
You're not.
Yeah, and
so you don't think Jaylen Brown and Wiseman can defend that?
No,
man, they can't even defend, man.
And just to put it in context, y'all, Dame hasn't played the majority of the season since 2020. He played 66 games out of 71.
Down cool on 2K.
And
no, Sean, we all just doing health, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all we can.
Down cool on 2K.
My example was right. I could honestly see Milwaukee, what you were saying, Sean, going for the gusto because they don't want Giannis to walk away in 2 years.
Yeah, that I agree, Bees.
So I actually see that as a viable option for them.
Yeah. So Brook Lopez. So Brook Lopez.
I don't know. No, I don't know about all the particulars. I'm just saying I see Milwaukee doing everything in their power
to keep Giannis
don't leave.
Okay. Yeah, they better be.
All I'm saying is, Bees, if the Bucks finesse, keep Brook, keep Holiday with Giannis, and you can get whoever the fuck you want, whoever assets we can get, we'll probably get a third team to make it even sweeter. To get Dame, that's a problem. That's a big problem.
It sounds good.
I kind of agree with that.
Sounds good.
I know, true. I'm just saying, to me, if I was the Bucks GM, that's what I would do.
I would try to do it too. They had no choice.
But the thing is Dame gonna lead though?
I think he would.
Hell yeah. He already said he don't want to be part of a rebuild.
Well, but he's also not said that he's open to being traded. That's the big part of it, Sturdy, is that he will not come out and say, I'm open to being traded.
He just keeps dancing around it, right, Sean?
Right. Yeah. So to me, him and the Portland front office need to have an honest conversation, just like they did 30 years ago with Clyde. When they went to Clyde and said, hey, listen, we think we're ready to go ahead and rebuild this thing. Where would you like to go? And he said, give me to Houston. And they did. And we see how that turned out for him.
Right.
So at some point, Dame has got to say, listen, I'm okay being traded. Here's where I'm interested in going. Get him 2 or 3 teams and let's go. But the longer he continues to basically, stay loyal to the soil, it's not going to matter.
Right. No, that's just, I see the Bucks doing something.
They better. You right, Beast.
Jay Crowder.
Yeah,
I mean, but if the Bucks don't get Dame, who else could they go out there?
I was about to say something mean.
You can verify, but doesn't Giannis have 2 years left?
Yep.
Before you can opt out, I'm 2 years left.
Yep.
What was you about to say, Sturdy? Go ahead and say it.
Oh, okay. You saying they wish. I understand everything I said about the Celtics earlier, but y'all still got to get the job done. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that.
That's fine.
I thought you were talking about
the past is the past, though. I'm not talking about what the Bucks did in the past and something the Celtics didn't do. At the end of the day, they got to see us next year. Like everybody else needs. So let's make
y'all got to see Miami.
What if they couldn't get Dame? Who else could they get?
Well, I don't know, but they got to be looking. I mean, you can see them make a play for SGA. Who knows who they're gonna play?
Oh, that's crazy. Now I think that'd be even better than Dame.
But I think they got to do something
to make sure
I think SGL be better than Dame.
Y'all know this now. Brad Stevens will make a move. So
and stand on business. That, you know, listen. I know they had a conversation, right? And they said they want to try to build a chip. But the reality of it is, they've been trying to, since they got that third pick, they've been calling teams about potential opportunities, and nobody's giving up a bunch of assets for that third pick.
Right.
Especially because nobody knows what Charlotte is doing it too, even though I think most people would think they should take Scoop.
Yeah, and it's probably gonna be the Miller kid from Alabama.
Yeah,
it's two options. Yeah,
Brandon Miller.
Yeah,
which I think is a mistake. That's just me.
The GM, you know, Illis said the GM publicly said he might be interested in Miller, so he don't know.
And again, he may be doing that to try to drum up teams to trade up to and give up, you know, if they think Miller is their missing piece or whatever. But the reality of it is that I just think Portland needs to be realistic. The reality of it is chances are you're not going to be bad enough to have the third pick in the draft again. So if you think there's a franchise-changing guy in this draft, talk to Dame and say, listen, we will accommodate you and get you wherever you want to go. But realistically, we cannot build a contender in the next 2 years. Because what do they have that's tradable on their team? Anybody want Anthony Simons?
I don't know. I guess not.
I mean, nobody covets him. I mean, people would take him, right?
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, the whole league's gonna be interested, right? Like I said, there's a lot of different dynamics that are gonna come into play going forward.
Man, 3-team trade, man.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, Chris. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
No, I get the
Nah, you good, bro. You good.
Yeah,
no. I was just saying. I just keep wishing for KG to get in Dame's ear. Like, please, like, talk to this brother, because KG was that loyal to the soil Minnesota crap forever, and they built a contender around him 1 year in 2004. That's it.
Hey man, listen, he hard.
Well, Sean, you never know. He might did tell him on the slide, but Dame, you know,
maybe somebody had to tell him, Sean. But Sean,
somebody had to say something.
Well, it's like if he don't want.
But Sean, back then though, the West was just brutal back then. I mean, my goodness, it was 50-win teams missing the playoffs.
But at the same time, when you're that bad, but here's the thing: when you're that bad, you constantly in the lottery, and you only guy you got was KG. I mean,
yeah, and you in a market where nobody goes there as a free agent. Dudes leave. They don't go to Portland. They get the hell out of there.
Yeah, you're right. hey, man, I get good seats at Portland, bro. I ain't complaining to y'all.
Yeah.
Well,
I ain't going to Minnesota.
Yeah, no, I'm not going where it's cold. Because it's cold.
Like I said, you get good seats at Rose Garden.
At the Rose Garden, yeah.
Yeah, as long as you want to step over some shit, you good.
I mean, listen, he's not even. I mean, those are not like free agent destinations.
Yeah, they're just not.
Never been really like.
Well, I tell you one thing: if Boston signed Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they damn sure ain't gonna be able to get nobody insignificant, like of significance.
I will say that's when y'all championship window like officially starts, True. Like the second he signed, y'all got a 3-year window. That's it.
Man, look, man, we could alleviate y'all from them issues, man. Just gonna take more.
Man, just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go.
Chris,
Just let it go, man.
Hey, Chris, I got a question for you, Chris. Hey, Chris, who you sending for Jaylen Brown, Chris?
Oh, shit. Boy. Man, we gonna send them niggas Mo Bamba, D-Lo, and motherfucking Malik Beast.
We hanging up the damn.
Bro, they ain't even answering the phone for that bullshit. That's a text message.
You said the thing you say Mo.
Shit. Hey.
I hang the phone. I hang. He said Mo. Before he said
hey,
Mo,
look,
I hang up.
Look, we got some draft picks, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Way in 2027 and 2029?
2027.
Hey, but that what I'm saying, man. Like I told True this, you know what I'm saying? That nigga down there cursed me out when I told him that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas got 600 mil on the books, man. You can't get no, you know, you can't give another guy 100 mil without.
Y'all motherfuckers done, man. Come on, man.
Hey, man. Just, you know, just go through with the deal, man. Hit your boy Brad Stevens up and let him know what the deal is.
Brad, hang up the phone.
That shit not happening. I'm telling you, that ain't happening right now. Only way the Lakers can get Jaylen Brown if they trade Anthony Davis or LeBron. That's it. That's literally it.
Jaylen Brown. Only way you gonna see Jaylen Brown.
Look at this nigga
do it on 2K. Hey, come on.
That's it. I mean, that's it. That's literally it.
Chris, that's right. That's the only way. Are you gonna give us Anthony Davis and somebody else?
That's the only way.
Pick up his phone.
That's the only way.
I pick it up. What you got, Chris?
I'm motherfucker too. So you don't fit the Celtics. You don't fit that. He ain't a Celtics big, man. He don't fit that cloth, man.
He don't fit that cloth. Man, hey, my nigga, don't start that shit up right now, man.
No, I'm not lying to you. He don't got that grit. It's not even about the.
He ain't got that grit. He don't got that fire.
He don't.
Hey, my nigga, what we talking about right now, man?
He don't, man.
You do got that defense.
What that nigga Tatum did? What that nigga Tatum did, my nigga? You finna
he ain't get swept like
niggas,
Anthony. He ain't get punked like Anthony Davis did by Joker. Let's not do this, Chris. Okay?
Hey, let's not act like that nigga. Let's not act like that boy Tatum ain't out there fucking the game off,
true.
Man.
Stand on business. Stand on business. True, hold up, motherfucker.
Man, did he? They ain't got Jaylen Brown out that motherfucking looking like Popeye and shit.
But bro, he got hurt though. He got hurt.
And Antoine Walker was nice. He led the team to Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, shit. He was second leading scorer in Miami Heat. Antoine Walker was nice.
Yeah, true. Know them facts, man. We're not finna get AD nor LeBron up for no fucking Jaylen Brown, my nigga.
We don't want LeBron. AD, you can keep LeBron. We want AD.
Y'all can take. Look. Y'all can take Reeves, man. That's the final offer, my nigga. Reeves and motherfucking Reeves and D-Lo, man. That's it, my nigga.
Not happening.
Y'all don't even want D-Lo, but you want us to take this trash.
Hey, we gonna keep that nigga if we can't find nothing else.
That ain't happening.
All I know is once LeBron retires, I'm not a Lakers fan no more. I'm a motherfucking Pelicans fan. Fuck the Lakers. Straight up.
Man, the Heat probably wouldn't give y'all Gabe Vincent for D-Lo.
Nope.
What's the man?
Look, man. We want motherfucking Jaylen Brown, my nigga.
Hold on, Chris. Jake got a question. What do y'all think who's better, Darren Williams or Baron Davis? That's an interesting question.
Shit, Darren Williams.
Darren Williams.
No, Baron Davis was cold. BD was cold. I don't know. BD was cold though.
Darren was better though. We ain't gonna lie though. Darren was better.
Yeah, I don't know about that. True. I'm not going with that. 100%. BD was
man,
cold.
The Baron Davis ever averaged a double.
I don't know, but he definitely was cold though.
And we ain't saying he wasn't. We know he was cold, but he ain't better than Darren Williams though. Let's
I don't know. That's an argument. That's definitely an argument.
It's really not though.
That's an argument, bro.
I don't think Baron Davis did better than Darren Williams.
The question is, Mingle, was Baron Davis at any point in his career ever in the conversation of the best point guard in the league?
Was Darren Williams?
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
he was.
Not with Chris Paul, right there.
Yeah, it was.
This nigga say no.
He was never better than Chris Paul. He was never better than Chris Paul.
Hold on.
Nobody said that, dude.
He just said the best player. He just said the best point guard in the league. That would mean he was better than Chris Paul too, because Chris Paul was in the league.
He said he was in the conversation. That don't mean he's saying that it's definitive.
Yeah, that was a real conversation for years. Like Darren Williams was like, people were saying Darren was the best point guard in the game at one point in time. He was saying that. He was.
I ain't going there.
Who was in the league at the time? Who was the point guard in the league?
The reason why people
let's just say he was in the conversation. Let's just say he was in the conversation.
Hold up. First of all, if people were saying Chris Paul, this is logical. If people were saying Chris Paul was the best point guard in the league, and people were saying Darren was better than him.
Nah, Darren was not better than Chris Paul. Especially not in this prime.
Specifically, people were saying. Go ahead.
I always thought Chris Paul was better than Darren Williams too. Let me put that out there, but I'm just saying that was a conversation.
Who was having that conversation?
What conversation you been having?
Nobody never said Darren Williams was on the level with Chris Paul. Ever.
Mingle is because every time they played, I'm not gonna lie, Darren Williams was crossing the hell out of Chris Paul. But that don't make you a better player. Like you just have a better
You just have a better game. That don't make you a better player.
But sir, that was my point though. Like that it was a bullshit reason, but that's why people were saying it. But like, he was definitely at his peak a top 3 point guard in the game. He was 6'3", but 6'3", 200 pounds, could pass and score, handle the ball.
Yeah, the nigga was a walking double shit.
He was 6'4", like he was. So he was a matchup problem. So it was like them Utah, especially in them Utah days. So
yeah, they was always in the playoffs.
Him and Carlos Booz, I remember that.
That's why it's an argument because when you think about it.
Yeah, they had that. Like, listen, he was cold. Darren Williams was cold.
Yeah,
wait a minute. Didn't they have AK-47 on that team too?
Who?
Yeah,
AK-47. Andre Karolinko.
He was old. Yeah, he was kind of past his prime, but yeah, he was on.
He should have never left Jerry Sloan's system, but but Jerry Sloan was on his way out, and it wasn't Darren Williams didn't want him being there. He got fired.
I honestly, it's more so like
he resigned. He resigned.
Yeah, he was leaving out, bro. Like Jerry Sloan put in like 25 plus.
Oh yeah.
And him and Darren Williams were butting heads. I mean, to be clear, it was.
That's why I was. I didn't want to like defend the fact that it happened. I mean, that was a rumor though.
Yeah. So it was definitely a conversation. Because again, you remember they were in the same draft class. Remember, and Williams actually went.
Say, Sean, where you think this was like that conversation started up like 05? I'm just trying to see because
to me Chris, it was around probably like 2007. Yeah, because Darren Williams didn't start his rookie year. They was starting. I think it was Andre Owens, if I remember correctly, in Utah, and Darren basically played like 2 quarters a game. But by like his 3rd year, he was becoming that dude. And remember, both of them were on the Redeem team together. They were the 2-point guards with Jason Kidd. So it was a conversation like 2007, 2008. In all honesty, I mean, it was definitely a conversation.
Yeah. Wait a minute, KD came in the league in 07 too, ain't it?
KD, yeah, he was in 07 draft class.
Yeah, okay. Then that was a hell of a draft. Okay.
No. Remember, it was 05 was Chris Paul and Darren.
That was
okay.
2007, I think, is when the conversation started.
Yeah, Rondo was in that draft with KD.
Oh, okay. 07 with Rondo, KD. Okay,
that's why I say the conversation started. Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead.
Rondo was 06.
Yeah, KD came in 08.
Yeah, Rondo.
KD came 08. Okay, I said
Roger. KD was drafted in 07.
No, 07. My bad. 07.
Remember, KD was KD, Oden, Al Horford, Mike Conley,
definitely. Yeah, 07, 08.
Greg Oden
came in 07.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people got to keep these conversations honest, bro. Like, I don't think Chris Paul, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what Sean brought up the 07, right? I don't think Chris Paul made the playoffs early on. Am I correct? Like, he probably did, but didn't get past the first round, right?
Yeah, I think they got to the second round in 08 was the first time they got to the second round.
You know what I'm saying? It's just stuff like that. Like, man, hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, his teams weren't that good like that, you know. But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We just need that boy Jaylen Brown at the end of the day.
Oh, Lord.
This is a real discussion right now, man.
It's not going to happen. Because 32, you see how nasty this is? Why these Laker fans, they trash the self-display, but they want him now. Y'all trash all self-display.
Can I ask you a quick question? Why didn't you change your name to First Lady of the Ravens?
It's not football season. I'm still Boston Celtics.
What you talking about, man? Y'all season is over. What you talking about?
Is it football?
You should be celebrating. You should be saying First Lady of the highest paid quarterback or something. Like, you should be. Like, you doing that.
I did have that. I had that earlier. I had the highest paid quarterback in the league. I had that when he got the money. Yeah, I changed it depending on the day.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Lamar Jackson.
If that nigga goes to the Patriots,
alone, though. He ain't gonna be the
that nigga go to the Patriots, he gonna be up there acting like T.O., man.
He ain't gonna be the highest paid for long. I mean, once what's the name come up with their contract?
Yeah, I know
Joe Burrow and all them guys, bro. Them niggas finna get them bags. Them boys finna get some serious bags. Him, Justin Herbert, them boys finna get that bag.
We need. Man, this man said, man, that's a disgusting name. I'm not gonna read that. But anyway, DeAndre Hopkins, Patriots. Could be. Hey, who knows?
Patriots, not with no Mac trash.
I doubt. Man, first of all, who's your quarterback?
Hey, man, we got just Desmond Ritter. I think we got Desmond Ritter.
Yeah, Ritter.
Desmond Ritter.
What team that nigga play for?
He got drafted the Falcons. He's Falcons. He played the quarterback.
Man, you go for the goddamn Falcons, Mingo, man.
Yeah. What you mean?
That's a little.
I'm not gonna lie.
My team, though. Okay, what nobody say. It is what it is.
All I'm gonna say, that type of question, like, what's the quarterback of the Atlanta Falcons? Like, that's like one of them second to last questions on who want to be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's. You're not gonna know that. You just not gonna know that.
And Chris, though, chill out on the little homies, man. That's the little homies, the Falcons, man. They little homies, man. Shout out to the Ravens. Shout out to the Falcons.
Mac Jones.
Shout out to the Falcons. 20-3, Mingle. 20-3.
Everybody ain't worrying about that, bro. Y'all got that win. Okay.
I got a legit question for y'all. It's actually a two-part question. Football, because we're talking football. Which team in the AFC has the best chance of dethroning Kansas City? And which team in the NFC has the best chance of dethroning Philly from getting back to the Super Bowl?
The Ravens.
In my objective opinion.
What do you mean? Excuse you?
You saying for AFC, right?
Yeah, AFC.
I'm gonna say these are bold takes too. In my objective opinion, who's going to take down Kansas City?
Say it true. Say it honestly true.
I'm gonna be honest. Y'all gonna disagree regardless, though. It don't matter.
Say the damn
goodness. He about to lie his ass off. Go ahead.
What do you okay, so what I'm gonna say? I bet money. What do you think I'm gonna say?
You probably gonna
say the damn Jets, man.
No, I ain't gonna say the Bills. I'm gonna say the Miami Dolphins.
No,
Miami Dolphins.
But they ain't even got a quarterback.
Stano Bennett said the Dolphins.
Okay, you said
who you got?
For the NFC, it may sound crazy, but I'm gonna say this because only reason I said the Dolphins, I think they match. I mean, if Tua can stay healthy, I like their defense. Dolphins. I mean, listen, they're gonna be a tough team. Now for the Eagles, right? I think Eagles in the class strictly like for the difference is like Kansas City, they're gonna have to compete. It's gonna be tough for them getting back to the Super Bowl. I don't think it's gonna be that tough for the Eagles getting back to the Super Bowl from the NFC. So I'm gonna say the Cowboys. F it. I'm just gonna say the Cowboys.
Oh,
I mean,
they got you
what else
too,
I'm
true.
gonna say?
That's some of the
No,
craziest shit I done
I
heard
don't
right
think.
now.
Hold on. I'm
You been
answering
drinking,
Sean's
Drew?
question. I'm answering
This
Sean's
nigga say
question.
the fucking Dolphins.
Hold on. What was Sean's question? What was Sean's question? Y'all not listening. What was Sean's question? Sean's question was
Nigga, I heard what Sean's question was.
Teams you think that could dethrone those teams? I didn't say what they was gonna do it.
Man, look, man. Nigga, you say
Isn't that the same thing?
Chiefs gonna have to compete. Nigga, they got the best quarterback in the league.
That don't mean nothing.
It means a lot when they done had the best team in that Super Bowl last year. Or this past season.
They have other teams in the AFC that's gonna compete that's able to beat them.
Chris, if it wasn't for Chris, the AFC Championship, if it wasn't for that bonehead play of the guy from the Bengals, we would have been going into overtime. We're gonna tell the truth up in here. They went off a field goal.
Hold on, Cowboys can't even get past San Francisco. San Francisco only got a quarterback, so why are we even talking about them?
Oh, who's this? Oh.
They don't have a quarterback.
If we looking right into it, yeah, neither does the Cowboys.
Yeah, you can say you want. Listen, the Eagles would come out. Listen, I don't have nobody in the NFC beating the Eagles anyway. Let's just make that shit clear. But I'm answering the question, the Cowboys have the better opportunity than the teams in the NFC, in my opinion. Definitely.
Well, you just said a whole lot of cap right there, but you know.
Hold on. So hold up.
Yeah,
like
I guess
I
it
said,
is.
I don't believe in the Cowboys. But I believe the Cowboys better than a lot of teams in the NFC though. Let's not make that shit clear. Let's not act like they come on now.
Kind of
yeah, I ain't worried about the Cowboys, man. You know what I'm saying?
They got Stephon Gilmore. They got some. Listen, man, like they got Michael Parsons still. Huh? What'd you say?
This ain't the guy we know. This is an older one.
That's what I say. He is as a second. If he's just second corner, even though like he's not in his prime, but he's still Stephon Gilmore still a very very like he's still like a top 10 corner. There's not a lot of corners still better than Stephon Gilmore. And then you put him with Diggs. And Diggs getting better. That's not a bad that's one of the best corner duos in the league. Game in front.
So
now that being said, though, the reason why I don't have the Cowboys, I don't trust the Cowboys even beating the Eagles because the Cowboys gonna do Cowboy stuff though. But if you look on paper, I mean they tough.
That's what I'm saying. So you pick one of the top teams in the NFC.
I didn't say they were gonna beat them. I said
but then you pick some down Miami Dolphins.
I didn't listen to the question. I said what teams could. That's what it was. It was could.
Nigga, you switching it up right now, man.
I didn't switch. That was not my. That was. Hey, I didn't switch it up.
All right, so you gonna pick some damn Miami Dolphins to beat the Chiefs, right? But you say that's a team that's.
Dolphins not a bad team.
Dolphins not a bad team for us.
Dolphins not.
Yeah, but who that quarterback gonna be though?
It's gonna be Tua. We're just afraid about his health. That's all.
I mean, Dolphins.
I don't think that dude should be quarterback no more.
I don't listen. I don't like talking good about the Dolphins, y'all. So I'm not. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't like talking good about the Dolphins or the Bills. Like
I mean, what y'all beat them niggas fucking 20 years straight?
That's not well. None in recent times.
Man, the Dolphins not about to do it, man.
You said what?
And look, even I'll say this though, maybe the Bills too. Bills they got Damian Harris. That was an upgrade from the running back position. If he can stay healthy, that was a good pickup.
Y'all be overhyping that little white running back Josh Allen. I'm sorry.
I mean, listen, the Bills are still nice. I'm not. Hey, he overrated.
It's true. He supposed to been in the Super Bowl last year. How much they hyped him up.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna argue that, but the Bills are still the Bills. They nice.
Yeah.
But also, y'all Bills fans, y'all love to talk about y'all dethroning the Patriots and all that shit. Y'all gotta get it done. I want to hear this shit about motherfuckers. It's a hard turn now. Y'all ain't winning no Super Bowls. You know what I mean? It's funny how they said the division was weak, right? When we was winning championships, Super Bowls, but they can't do it. When they win
shit. You know why they said it was weak?
It's ironic, man.
Yeah, because of that boy Tom Flatney, man.
The Patriots are the worst team on AFC on paper. Yeah, I agree with that. I do agree with it on paper, but I tell you, the paper ain't gonna mean nothing though. One time, you know what I mean. So we'll see. I think it's gonna be tough though. It's definitely gonna be tough.
Man, ain't none of them AFC teams beating the Chiefs, man.
Man, what? You act like the Chiefs some daggone dynasty. What for? Hey, Gerald, if it wasn't for that call, we're gonna tell the truth. You know it wasn't for that call, Chris. There would have been overtime, okay?
Yeah,
we don't know who would have won.
I do think the Patriots. I mean, yeah, the Jets offense is better than I said, yeah, the Jets offense is gonna be better than the Patriots next year on paper. I'm looking on paper projected, but like defensively, I do think defensively, the Patriots still gonna be up there. The question is gonna be, are they gonna produce enough offensively? That's gonna be the thing. That's been an issue for like a couple years now. Is the offense? You know what I mean? Because I think defensively, we're going to be top 10, top 5.
I'll say this. As long as Mac Jones don't turn into Tom Brady, we good, man. Shit, ain't nobody in the AFC finna stop the Chiefs.
Hey, listen, man.
Oh, you on that bandwagon of the Chiefs?
Hey, I've been on that bandwagon, man.
Kansas City this year too. We played Kansas City this year. We played Kansas City this year. So we'll see.
What's up, though?
I don't got the Patriots going to the Super. I don't got the Patriots going to the playoffs, unfortunately. But we'll see. I'm just curious. I want to see how the offense, you know what I mean? Because I don't know. You know what I mean? It's good, especially like the division got better, and plus the offense the past couple years, 3 years, it's been, you know what I mean, subpar. So we gotta see.
Man, Bill just got to get that boy some help down there, man.
I mean, he been trying to do that. Of course, he been trying to do that. I mean, we got the rookie last year, Tyquan Thornton. They say he looked good in OTAs. Man, it's OTAs, I guess. But
a lot of rookies look good in OTAs, true.
But I mean, a lot of rookies don't run a 4.2 either. But I mean, a lot of rookies don't run a 4.2 either. I mean, he got potential. He was one of the best receivers in that draft. So we'll see what happens with him. Juju Smith. I mean, hey, I think he's a little bit. I think he's better than Jacoby Myers as a guy that can do something with the ball. I think that's a little upgrade from there. We got Mike Gesicki. That was an underrated pickup. We still got Hunter Henry. So Rondre Stevens. I think we should be. I think we're gonna be good though. I mean, like I said, I think we still gonna be. I think the Patriots gonna be. Even like I said, we may not make the playoff, but I think we still be a good team. I don't see us being trash.
The question was about who's gonna be competing in the AFC. How did we get on the Patriots?
Well, Patriots gonna be competing. For the reality of the situation,
they're not even gonna be in a conversation.
Well, the reality of the situation is Patriots gonna be competing though. That's the thing.
Man, competing for what?
I mean, listen, all right. Listen, we do play Kansas City. We do play top teams.
Sean, you can answer your own question. This is big and too long. Somebody caving about the Patriots for the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, man.
Hey, y'all, listen, y'all offense be healthy, Tiffany. That's all I want.
Oh, he's taking shots, y'all. He's taking shots. We gonna be healthy.
I have no problem saying the Patriots, but let's talk facts though. Can y'all?
Everybody's gonna be healthy. Let me try to wish unhealthy
Can y'all skill position
disorders.
stay healthy? Can y'all skill position stay healthy?
Yes, we can.
And y'all defense suspect a little bit too.
No, it ain't. We got rid of Marcus Peters. He was the confidence of that defense, especially secondary. He's gone.
Your defense ain't been the same since Matthew Judon left.
Well, Roquan Smith is dead now, so he's tied for years.
Hey, don't forget. He ain't gonna do nothing with the edge though.
Whatever.
Hey, look though, the boy Mahomes out there. You know what I'm saying? One leg and all that won the Super Bowl, man. You know,
one leg.
Ain't no excuse for that sitting out, you know.
So they came down to a terrible call too. You know, he was stupid enough to do it, but yeah.
Chiefs, they're another team. They better than the Patriots. I don't listen. Like I said, I'm very excited of what the Patriots are gonna do. I'm very excited.
Mingo, did you answer the question? Did you chime in?
What happened? What?
Some of the teams they could beat.
The teams that you think got the best chance to dethrone the Chiefs in the AFC and the Eagles in the NFC.
In the AFC, I would say either the Bills, maybe, or the I guess the Jets could do something with Aaron Rodgers. Depends on how he plays.
Oh, rating the Jets, man. To be honest with y'all,
Maybe. Or the Ravens. I mean, I wouldn't count the Ravens out. They got OBJ. I wouldn't count the Ravens out.
Thank you, Mingo. We D Hop on the phone with us right now, and we was
and in the NFC.
Oh, yeah.
The Bengals. What about the Bengals? The Bengals gonna be up there too. Y'all already know they're gonna be up there.
Man, they not bad.
And then in the NFC, oh man, I don't know about the NFC. Boy, the NFC trash. I don't see nobody beating the Eagles. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't see nobody beating the Eagles. I think they're going back to the Super Bowl.
See, that's crazy as hell, right? Everybody up here saying, "Oh, I see this team beating the Chiefs. Oh, this team gonna beat the Chiefs." Nobody's picking. Nobody picked the. Hey, come on, bro. That's crazy as hell, my nigga.
It's going off a conference though. I mean,
the team that won the damn championship can get beat by every team, but the team that didn't win won't get beat.
Teams are better in the AFC, Chris, than the NFC.
That's
the
why
NFC
he said dethrone them. You don't have a lot of teams that could dethrone the Eagles. That's how bad it is in the NFC. Chris.
The NFC trash.
Hey, man. Damn, so them niggas only lost one game, right?
2, I think. Was it 2?
2?
1.
They probably lost like 2 of them, but yeah, man, I don't know. I guess that.
All right.
Yeah, that's all right.
They say D-Hop got interest going back to Houston. That's interesting.
Yeah, that nigga better not go back to Houston, man. Unless he gonna retire.
If he gonna play with a rookie quarterback, might as well come to Carolina, man. Shit. He said he ain't want to do that no more.
Oh, Ellis, up there now you trying to put your bid in, Ellis. It ain't gonna happen.
Man, listen, AO D-Hop. Hey, listen, D-Hop.
I got the Photoshop in my
Mac
phone
Jones.
right now.
Listen, hey, D-Hop. Mac Jones, young quarterback. Bill Belichick. Respect you a lot. Come on now.
I think my case is way better than yours. Okay.
Hey, man.
He only want to play with. He only want to play with a black winning quarterbacks. He don't want to play with no Matt Ginn. Okay. Or Matt.
A lot of black people on the team.
That's what Bryce Young gonna be.
What's that?
A black winning quarterback. That's what he gonna be.
Oh, hey, listen, man. I mean, listen, man. We got a lot of black people on the team. Listen, we don't do that. We don't do that. What those mean?
A lot of teams got a lot of black people on their team. Come on.
And Mac Jones he gonna bounce back, man. He gonna bounce back. You know what I mean? Listen, we had a terrible offensive coordinator, did not know what he was doing. And then he was hurt and he got hurt. So I mean, put things in context and perspective. It ain't like he is like it's reasons why he played that way. Like we talk about this all the time. When Mac Jones came in first year with Josh McDaniels leaves, you go with Matt Patricia. Like that's a drastic change. So, I mean,
everybody finish answering
Cleveland
the
gonna do
question.
shit, man. Why go to Cleveland? We gonna be better than Cleveland. If he gonna go to Cleveland, you might as well go sign with the Patriots. I'm saying if I'm mad if he goes to a team like that, it's all right, bro. I understand it. It makes sense. Like the Deshaun Watson thing, but it's like, come on, bro. Like you could have signed with the Patriots, man. That's all.
I got the Cowboys and the Bengals.
You got the Cowboys, Chris?
Cowboys and the Bengals teams.
Yeah.
See, that's actually a decent answer, Chris. Yeah.
I mean, it ain't really too many other teams.
He's gonna be underthrown. Shit. All right.
I don't know if B's or it was you answer the question. You answer it.
Tell you the truth, I don't know.
Okay, all right.
I'll be honest. Ain't
yeah, it's hard. We got
Cleveland is not bearing the Patriots. Let's cut that shit down, bro. Like, let's stop that shit. Like,
why wouldn't they be? What are you talking about, True?
Cleveland is not bearing the Patriots.
This is when I can't be associated.
Cleveland is not bearing the Patriots.
I mean, I just a question.
Stop that shit.
But no, True. Just let's be honest. Let's be honest. Would you rather have Deshaun Watson or Mac Jones?
What I saw last year, they the same.
No brainer. Deshaun Watson.
We're not doing this. Deshaun Watson, Sean. This is
no brainer. Deshaun Watson.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I expect Deshaun Watson to be better, and okay, Deshaun Watson is better than Mac Jones. But we're talking about the team. I don't give a fuck about. I've seen Deshaun Watson be a top 3 quarterback in Houston with garbage. That don't mean anything. So I mean, Cleveland. Y'all been saying Cleveland been bearing the Patriots for like 3 years, and it's been an absolute lie. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's stop this shit. Like, something wrong with the Cleveland Browns. Like, they just not been bearing the Patriots at all.
Okay, so well, I mean, we can keep going. So I'm just asking, would you rather have Nick Chubb or Ramondre Stevenson?
Chubb.
Nick Chubb.
That's interesting. You know what? I think Ramondre Stevens got a lot of upside. I take Nick Chubb. I like Ramondre Stevens though. I take Nick Chubb though.
Oh, okay.
Defense ain't the question.
Yeah. Would you rather have Amari Cooper, or would you rather have Devontae Parker?
Amari Cooper all day.
I say Amari.
Yeah, Amari.
They always going to be better.
Okay.
Yeah, I expect them to be better.
Let me just ask you this: on your defense, who is better than Myles Garrett?
Who's better than Myles Garrett?
Johnny, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll say as of right now, I can't say nobody right now.
Okay. In your secondary, who's better than Denzel Ward?
Oh.
Who's better than Denzel Ward? Yeah. That's one person.
Just take that.
I mean, that's one person though. Listen. That's all good points. Yeah. But that being said, though, like the defensively, it's not even close.
Yeah,
defensively, it's not even close.
No, I'm just and it's not.
It's not even. Listen, here's the thing though. So we gonna listen. Like y'all said, listen. The past 3 years, y'all been saying Cleveland been better than the Patriots. I've been noticing that. It's been. We can say stop what you want to though. We can name, like, bro. Y'all can't even name like defensive players on that even roster, Cleveland Brown roster. Let's stop it, bro. Like besides Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, nobody would talk about that. Let's stop it. Like let's honestly stop it because they underachieved. They've been underachieving for the past couple of years, and motherfuckers ain't talking about it like that. And trying to act like.
But you understand something, don't you? Deshaun Watson came back like with Only about like what
5 or 6.
Okay, y'all say
5, 6
okay.
games left.
The reason why I don't care about that in this conversation is because okay, that's true, in which that is fair. But y'all say Mac Jones is trash when clear, like I said, his first year he had Josh McDaniels. Next year, Josh McDaniels leaves. He has Matt Patricia as an offensive coordinator. Y'all don't love to put context in that, so let's be fair. Let's be fair. I'm cool with the John Watson thing, him being rusty. I'm fair. I'm fine with that. But let's be fair now.
Yeah. No, listen, Drew,
This is the only thing with your statement, though. This the only thing with your statement. Mac Jones is still trash, though.
But
Deshaun
Watson was trash last time I saw him.
I don't know why you got so much high hope. Mac Jones is not.
Let's be honest. Okay, cool. Did he have a bad year? Mac Jones had a bad year last year. Okay, Deshaun Watson was trash last year. So what we saying? If we're gonna be honest with the conversation, like
there's a reason why he was trash last year. He only came back with like 5 games.
I just told you why Mac Jones had a bad year, and y'all don't care about.
Yeah, that. Mac Jones will have a bad year every year because he is not a good player.
Okay, how did he had a bad rookie year? Did he had a bad rookie year? Yes or no?
True. So we're gonna live off his rookie years his entire career. You're gonna live off his rookie year.
How you gonna say he's a trash? He's going to be trash every year. He had a good rookie year.
So, and that's the only year you can talk about his rookie year. That's the only year you can talk about, literally.
But you said, but you're judge. But okay, but how that sounds crazy because you're judging them off of 2 years.
What you mean? 2 is more than 1. You're talking about 1 year.
I mean, okay, you keep talking. You're talking about 1 year. You're talking about 1 year. What's the difference?
Man, listen, man.
Mac Jones only played 2 seasons. You talking about 1 year?
I know, but he trash still. We're gonna see though. You're gonna see quicker than I already know.
We can put the numbers, and it ain't gonna be in your favor. Let's not do that. Like
ain't nobody caring about numbers. Numbers don't make you good.
Please not do that. No, it ain't about the stat. We can look at the highlights. Let's not do that. And that being said, Deshaun Watson, I expect him to bounce back and be better than Mac Jones. Let's make that clear. But let's be fair and let's be honest. Like y'all and be objective. Let's not do that now because y'all make it seem like Deshaun Watson was out there, was throwing forth out there like he was his last year in Houston.
Well, all I can tell you, that dude ain't it, man. Y'all gonna be looking for another quarterback.
We gotta see Deshaun Watson still it. That's still a question though. Yes or no? Is that still a question?
Yeah, I mean, I think the reality of it is I ain't ready to write Mac Jones off yet because I think last year might be more of an outlier than who he actually is. But I will say I think the pressure is on him obviously this year, as is on Deshaun Watson.
Oh, most definitely.
So
you think it's pressure on Deshaun Watson this year?
Oh yeah, without question, too.
Yeah, that'll be more pressure because he was an elite quarterback at one point in time. Let's not forget this. Like he was.
No,
but
I'm just saying because this is his. I don't count, of course, from last year or whatever. But I'm just saying because it's just going to be his first full season. That's why I'm not.
Yeah, no, I'm saying from the standpoint of
you say Grant, you just talking now, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying from the standpoint of, he got $230 million guaranteed. He brought there to basically take them further than Baker Mayfield did. And the expectation is for all they gave up to get him, including $230 million guaranteed. The expectation is he's supposed to be that guy. I saw him in Houston enough where when he said he wanted to be traded, I made it very clear there was only one team that should not have called the Texans about Deshaun Watson, and that was Kansas City. I thought every other team should have called that he was that good.
I remember that you said that. They preyed on Deshaun Watson down.
I mean, like Sean, I understand. I mean, yeah, I know it is, but I feel like my team, the Ravens and the Bengals, are just a better complete team than the Browns right now, like all around.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that, even though I do think Cincinnati lost a lot on defense. And they got a Jonah Williams problem because he doesn't want to move positions. So, they signed Orlando Brown. I think Cincinnati's defense is going to fall back just a little bit this year. I think the Ravens are the better team in the division. But to me, the Browns should definitely be in the conversation. They should be.
I can't wait. I can't wait for this.
Yeah, too. Yeah, too. We stole Calais Campbell from y'all.
Who? Wait a minute, Mingo. He walked. We gave him up. We ain't give
well, you know, we got him. We got him. Y'all gave him up, and we got him.
So what they got to do with us? He been there long enough.
Yeah. I don't know. One thing though, I can't wait for football season because y'all listen. We gonna see. Cause like I don't. It's gonna be. Listen, I just can't wait.
10 wins, baby. 10 wins.
I don't know about that.
You talking about the Patriots 10 wins?
No, Panthers.
I don't got us 10 wins.
Nine gonna lead us to 10, man. Nine gonna lead us to 10.
The thing is though, but even I'm not even confident too. Even if we do get 10 wins, we may not even make the playoff. I don't know, bro. Like you said, listen. I just gotta see if our offense can be better. That's all I got. The reason why I'm saying we're not gonna make the playoffs because I want to see if the offense has improved. The last 3 years has been a dud. The defense ain't been the problem. That's the one thing. Defense ain't been the problem. So
y'all still got number 9, true?
About Judon?
Number 9.
Yeah, Matthew Judon. That dude was good, man.
We got Matthew Judon.
That dude was doing it by himself on the offense. I was like, my goodness, they can't stop him. That dude was doing it by himself.
Hey, he ain't not no Myles Garrett though, but still, Judon definitely. Hey, listen, Jabril can't cover. Drill can't cover either, but taking him, you ain't taking him with no Jabril Pep. Come on now, listen. We may got to be, and Christian Gonzalez, the rookie corner we got, probably the best corner in the draft. That was a state. Listen, man, y'all listen. Jack Jones.
Yeah, Jabril Peppers anyway. Jabril Peppers. How do you say his name?
Jack Jones. He's from Michigan.
I know he came from Michigan. I'm saying what team he on? Is it Steelers? Oh, you on the Patriots? Oh, okay. I know. I think that's
what we saying, man. That's what we saying. See, y'all gonna see because, like you said, it's y'all gonna see.
Yeah, we is gonna see how trash the Patriots gonna be.
I definitely think the Patriots definitely gonna have the deepest secondary in the league, or at least one of them.
Well, true. Let me ask you this question: you think y'all gonna have more wins than us?
Most definitely.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. And like I said, I think the NFC South is gonna be so bad. I think we can get more wins, but we not make the playoffs.
We will beat y'all week 1, Mingo.
Who your team is?
I said we beating y'all week 1.
Who your team is?
You don't know your schedule yet?
No, I ain't look at it.
Oh, okay. Panthers.
Peppers was part of
it. Hell no, ain't nobody worried about no Panthers, man. Get out of here with them.
We beating y'all week 1. I know that.
Man, ain't nobody worried about no Panthers. Who y'all drafting in the draft? What quarterback y'all got? Y'all got who? Bryce Young? Man, he's a rookie. We're gonna dominate him. He's a rookie. We're gonna dominate him.
We're gonna win.
Hey, that's week 1 in Atlanta. Sound like somebody need to meet up in Atlanta and go to the game. I'm just saying, you know.
Right.
Man, they still sleeping on us, man. We still sleeping. Taking naps and all that, man.
Yeah, nobody. Who said they still sleep on you? No, please.
Do we play that?
Listen to that tip, please. Hey, you can let her talk about their team like that.
Oh, do we play the Ravens this year? Let me double check this.
We don't play you anyway. We blew you out last time anyway, so we ain't got to discuss this. We don't play.
I ain't want to talk about that.
The best matchups we have. Now I'm looking for the 49er fans. You know, I can't wait till we play now.
Who that quarterback gonna be? That's the question.
Exactly my point, Mingo. I don't know who's gonna play us. That's the joke.
We got Eagles first game of the season. Like That's some bullshit.
Is Trey Lance gonna be the quarterback?
That's a loss,
Is Trey Lance gonna be the quarterback?
Man, that's an automatic L right there.
Well, Purdy's not going to be ready to start the season. He'd be lucky if he's ready to play midway through the season.
I don't know who's going to be their quarterback, but they said Jimmy G went to the Raiders. I don't know what they're going to do.
Which he may not be ready to play this season.
It's a tough ass schedule, man.
Nigga said, "Damn, we got the Eagles first game."
Yeah. and then we play the Dolphins. Then we play the Jets.
But I ain't that high with Tua though. Like
Here's the thing. We play the Eagles. Hold on, this is a schedule. We play the Eagles first, then the Dolphins. Both teams, both at home. That was hey, shout out. Listen, that was you got to at least give us home. You got to at least give us home field. Have no 2 games straight back. Like that's
an L by the Eagles.
Hey, listen. Listen. Jets the 3rd game, 4th game the Cowboys.
Y'all might win now.
Saints. Then we play the Raiders. Then we play the Bills, the Dolphins, and the Commanders.
Yeah.
Colts.
Yeah. Win.
Giants, Chargers.
Hey, Chargers gonna beat them too.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Real quick. First of all, AD Abdul-Jabbar, change your name.
I didn't want to. I've been ignoring his comments all.
That's a hell of a name, ain't it?
Yeah. How dare you? You misspelled Jabbar, by the way. How dare you put those 2 in your name? That's ridiculous.
Nasty word.
Yeah.
He got like the face like mismatch on the feet. That's nasty word.
Yeah.
We need to do a fantasy.
We need to do a fan, and we do. I'm game for it. I got big things coming this season. I'm gonna have plenty of smiles. I'm excited.
What brother gonna finish the
yeah, we should be in the playoffs.
I told you it's gonna be by the time the damn real season start.
Hey, so y'all serious about doing a fantasy league?
Yeah.
So listen, if we can get 16 people to commit, I'll set it up. But we gotta get 16 people to commit.
Hey, I'm there. I mean, as long as the person in charge of it, I'm gonna take a shot. As long as the person in charge of it care, you know what I'm saying, I'll be there.
I got it. Yeah, I run another league for another group, so I can.
I don't gamble. So if you're doing money, I'm not doing it.
No.
Okay.
No.
But I'm there. I'm ready for the basketball.
Like I said, if you setting it up. Like I said,
I'm active as hell in there. I haven't done the football one yet, but I'll learn it because I hadn't done the basketball one before this year either. So I'll learn it.
I was changing stuff every day. It can't be too. It can't. But we ain't doing $100 here. We do at least like maybe $5.
$10. I'm trying to get some money.
We ain't putting money up. We ain't doing put money. We ain't putting money up. We don't want to do that.
Can you just have bragging rights?
Yeah.
I'm ready for the basketball one again. Hopefully it can stay up this time. But
we need to do another 2. We need to do another 2K draft.
Oh,
so I need to defend my title.
Hey, that was the shortest. What you call it? When True won that.
No, man. I played 3 games.
That was short.
That's not true. Y'all gotta stop fabricating. Sean played like 3 games in the U3 tournament.
I played 4 games, and
3-4,
and I went to the finals. It is what it is. Okay, we moved on. Okay,
I'm just saying though. I'm just saying like
man. My players was playing like dumbasses. They weren't even playing how they really play.
Yeah, I had John Morant and Anthony Edwards, and they played like crap. So
that shit was crazy.
Yeah. So no.
Yeah. Somebody made sure they had both of the J's. He better be glad I wasn't in the draft. I would have broke that up.
Y'all was dumb as shit. Y'all was dumb as hell.
That's why I say you should be controlling it yourself, man. Because them players don't play it for problem. You let the computer control them. But I don't know what be going on. But
it ain't necessarily that. It's something. No, I got you. But
it's tendencies and stuff.
I'm about to say that would take a lot more time on Brother O, but that would make players play how they really play. Like let's say you get unlucky in the draft and all you get is one star. you would want that star taking most of the shots. So he would just have to go to the settings and put the tendencies up. But that's a lot of work though, like to do that for every team. Like
yeah, but sometimes you get it right though. I mean, in the day, simulation.
Them Sims, they be having role players had a ball
in
their hand.
Yeah.
That should be getting my nerves.
Put the sliders
You
on.
talking about Madden? Nah, you talking about Madden Sims like that? Madden Sims like that.
Create everybody a player on
like,
Bro, I had Shaq and hold on, who did I have on my team? I had Shaq and somebody, and they wouldn't even feed Shaq. They wasn't feeding Shaq.
Right. It all depends what team you pick too, though. What offense they run. That's the problem.
But I think I chose the playbook that I needed.
I mean, you could pick any offense, though. You could switch your offense.
Yeah, that's true too.
That shit was pissing me off, man. I'm like,
who ended up winning anyway? That one. Who did win that one? I forgot.
He never even picked up his money.
It was
what's my man name?
I thought it was J Mac or because Sean
No,
got to the final.
It was one. He ain't been on here in a minute.
Because I lost in the semifinals.
He still ain't declared his money either though.
Who had the Lakers? That's who I lost to. I lost to the Lakers.
J Mac was the Lakers.
Yeah, so he went to the finals or the semi.
Yeah, but the other person,
but J Mac lost though.
Oh, okay. He lost.
I forgot his name. Talking about him.
This nigga had the fake Reggie Miller going crazy on me. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. That was bullshit.
That nigga had a creative.
That was bullshit.
Oh my god, Reggie Miller was killing.
That ain't right, bro. That's cheating.
Who had a fake ass Charles Barkley too?
Somebody.
Like, Charles Barkley was nice. But no,
man, that's cheating. That's cheating.
But this chart, hold on. But this chart, I don't mind the created Charles Barkley or Reggie Miller. But these dudes were doing shit that they don't even be doing it like this man's Charles Barkley going all 5 positions.
Yo, Reggie was
switching, like, come on, bro.
Reggie was hezzy tweening pull up threes from 30 feet.
Like, man, that's nah, bro. We're not doing a creative player thing, bro.
That nigga had Charles Barkley. That nigga had Charles Barkley with defense. Like that shit was cheating and shit, bro.
Yeah, that's cheating, bro. You can't do that. You got to put the players like they is, bro. You can't have a creative player with everything up. They gonna dominate.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm cool with having a creative player. At least pick the right one, that a reasonable one that's like realistic. Like,
if you're gonna create players, you got to create a player for everybody. That's cheating, bro.
No, but it was Reggie Miller. It was a Reggie Miller and Charles Barkley.
Man, that is not the real Reggie Miller. So it was a creative player.
No, I'm saying, but it was. If you look at it, it was like they make it try to look like Reggie Miller and Charles Barkley. Like you go to 2K, you go to 2K, download it online. You got like people, you know what I mean? But I don't know.
Literally,
I do got to defend my 2K because I still can win this Madden tournament, and then you know what I mean. I'll be the first ever Madden 2K champion. You know what I mean?
Who got the best record in the Madden? Who got the best record?
Because if I win the
real game of it.
I got one of the top records. I know that. I'm up there near the top. I'm like probably 3rd or 4th. I don't know. I'm 11 and.
I don't know where I'm at for tell you the truth.
Let me see. Because I just beat Young Bull, who had one of the best records at the time.
Mingo, I will never choose that white running back Josh Allen again. He's a major problem on my team. I will never do that. Lamar, I apologize.
I'm 10 and 7.
All of them people wasn't good either.
Who?
What happened?
Wasn't good enough either.
True, I know you're not taking shots because you should have. You got you cheated Ralph with that little head with that running.
That was not no cheating. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all gotta stop.
You talking about
you know what?
You talking about them angels in the backfield?
Yeah, so don't try to disrespect me.
He had a game-winning punt. I mean, a kick return at the last
minute. It don't matter because at the end of the day, I beat Ralph again.
Look,
some of y'all lost to Ralph though. Some of y'all lost to Ralph. So
everybody's due for one simulation miracle. This nigga had like 2 or 3 in a row. A field goal. It was like a 70-yard field goal. Then he ran.
I beat SB. Kick. Hold on. I beat SB. I beat SB split a game.
Damn angels and shoulder pads ass games, man.
Nah, brother will be cheating his team. I'm convinced, brother.
Yeah, brother O had one of the best records.
His team is not
that don't make any sense.
We gonna have to talk about this. Why he always good in his own drafts?
Man, brother,
Yeah,
putting them sliders up.
he
That's
do
what
be
that
going.
be.
He got deep runs. Brother do be going having deep runs for no reason.
Hey, brother will be cheating y'all. He be putting them sliders up on y'all.
He be losing though. I beat brother on that 2K tournament though, so it don't matter he doing it or not. You know what I mean? It's like nah.
I bet he souped some of his players up on his team too.
All right, we got to get this.
Who lost to Ralph? Ralph got some dubs. Ralph got some dubs. Believe it or not.
I don't know who.
I ain't gonna say no names.
beat Ralph
I ain't gonna say no
twice.
names.
I think. I don't
Man,
know.
Ralph don't know how to draft though. He's talking about a kicker. Dude, what is you talking about?
Nigga ain't beat me. I know that.
He said he just wanted to do it to have fun with it. You know that I'm gonna give him that. He tried.
I don't want to hear that because I don't know nothing about football.
Nigga.
Shit.
Ain't nobody drafting a kicker, bro. Hell no.
Well, I know more than I know a little more than him, but I'm still a casual. That ain't no excuse. All you had to do is go look up Madden roster or real, you know what I'm saying, and see who had the right ratings and write them down like I did.
Yeah, I know, but
that man said Justin Tucker.
He thought he did something too. Like I will fuck y'all up with this one.
I mean, you just go by the players though. Like if you looking at a board with a lot of names on it, and if you even watched a little bit of football, you know who was what and what was when.
Yeah,
like people talk about it all the time. So you know who was good at Jerry Rice. You hear the same names over and over again. Jerry Rice, Theo, Randy Moss. You hear them same names.
I knew the obvious stuff. I just needed help with like the O-line and the defense and all that shit. But I knew the obvious names who to go for.
I mean, it ain't that hard. You could be a football casual and still know how to pick names off a board.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but football casual is you're a little more in the dark than basketball casual.
Yeah,
I'm surprised he knew Justin Tucker name. I really am surprised he knew he was the best kicker in the NFL. I'm really surprised.
That man said Justin Tucker.
I mean, you got the same thing. I mean, it's some names that people may not know. Like some of the guys that like rarely talked about, they was real good. Like Reggie White, guys like that was real good, but people rarely bring their name up. Like people say LT Lawrence Taylor, but but some of the names.
I wish we could have done that man all time draft.
Oh yeah, because you can't do it. They tried to do that Ringo all time man draft. They couldn't.
That'd be crazy. Lawrence Taylor, bro, you got Ronnie Lott. Man, it's some crazy names like that.
Somebody picked Brandon Broner.
Yeah.
That shit was funny as shit. I was like, what the fuck?
I think it was Anton.
No, I ain't gonna do him like this. It wasn't though. I ain't gonna do him like that with Anton.
You sure it wasn't Anton?
It wasn't Anton though. It wasn't. That's why I was like, yo. I know it was somebody. It was somebody in the chat.
Yeah,
Anton was on the panel.
I remember
that shit was fun. That shit was hilarious.
I went back and I looked at my team I picked because I was going through paperwork as I was throwing stuff out before I moved, and I was like, man, I had Warren Moon, I had Walter Payton. I was like, man,
I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of cool though.
That's great.
I was ready.
That's not crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, even Sean's 2K team. You had Shaq. You had Shaq. You had Moses Malone come from the bench.
Yeah, Moses Malone come. I had Shaq.
I was mad.
To be honest with you, I had the last pick in the first round, and I didn't think Shaq was gonna be there. I thought
whoever was around you in the pick was like pick before you and after you, man.
It was J-Mac. I thought for sure J-Mac was taking Shaq because I had on my list.
He took Dame and Steph Curry. That's when he messed up.
Yeah, he took Dame and Steph Curry. I had he took Olajuwon first, and I was like, I thought he was gonna take Shaq because I was gonna take Magic and Olajuwon back to back. But when I had Magic and Shaq, I was like, okay, all I gotta do is fill it out. Then y'all let me get KG and D Wade and James Worthy. And then
is that the one where I came in and got the scraps? I think that's the one.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that one. It was
We wasn't even there yet. No,
okay.
Because our dad was sure that somebody would have come on. One of us would have took Shaq. Now this is ridiculous.
Yeah, we only had.
I had Bill Russell.
Yeah,
you had, we know your line is true. Yeah, we know you're gonna take Bill
Russell. But I had Bob McAdoo.
It ain't about Lions. He did work.
Yeah, I had Bob McAdoo and
Sean team blow my ass. Team blow my ass. So man, that was no man. Shaq and D-Way in the pick and roll.
Yeah, I had Clyde Drexler coming off the bench. It was crazy.
I was like, man. But I was nowhere near Sean on the draft. That's what it was like. I was nowhere near Sean. I was like, I think I had one of the first picks.
Yeah, I think he had like the 5th pick or something like
Sean
that.
was like near the bottom. He had the last pick.
That's like that nigga choosing.
I was like, man.
That's like that nigga choosing Tyrese for the R&B draft in like the first round. That shit was crazy.
I forgot who that was. That was funny.
Westy.
Yeah, that was insane. That definitely was insane. I was like, man. I'm trying to find that video. But yeah, that was a good draft. That shit was funny. Bees had the team, man. Bees had the worst luck.
Yeah, Bees had
Bees. That shit was funny, bro.
Yeah, Jerry West. Yeah, Oscar Roberts.
he lost to the.
And there you go, right there. He ain't got to talk about his team.
Right there. I know.
And they lost.
They lost to the select team.
Same way I lost to True, bro.
Nah.
Hey, Tiff. Back and forth game. We in control of the game. They call a timeout and say Giannis is the player of the game. He got like 4 points. Then you start dunking from the 3-point line, grabbing every rebound. I'm like, what is this? The game ended up being like a 10 or 12 point game.
Yeah.
And then Jerry West in that game, Jerry West was on fire.
He didn't play the whole full.
And they set him the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Hey, he said, I refuse to pick anybody born after me. No, I didn't have it.
Now Bees had a roster though. That simulation team. Now I ain't gonna lie, when you lost that simulation team, I would have been like hot because I was like random.
It is what it is, man.
Because they was in everything.
You know what? That's just the nature of the beast. You know. I got beat by Anti because of a malfunction. Got skunked.
It was fun.
Had the game.
That shit was
funny. Had the first game won. He came back. David Carr threw 3 pick sixes in the replay game.
Yeah. Oh man, that was bad. It was bad. Like it was like
And then I played him again and beat him again. But the one that mattered, I got my ass handed to me. What y'all talking about right now?
I forgot
Sean had the question about the football season. Which 2 teams do you got? Like start from the AFC, who could dethrone the Chiefs, and who do you got in the NFC who could dethrone the Eagles?
I actually think I'll start the NFC because I don't think the Eagles are the best team. I think the Niners are.
Really? Even with that quarterback situation?
Yeah, I mean, if they had a quarterback in that championship game, the Eagles don't win that game, in my opinion.
Brock Purdy hurt though.
Do what?
Brock Purdy, they say still hurt.
Quarterback's still gonna be a question for him though. That's the only reason why. That's the team I would pick if I don't know what their
how they're going to. He ain't gonna be out all season.
He gonna miss probably the first half of the season easily. They're saying he might not even play because he had that Tommy John surgery. So,
yeah. So like that's the team I would say if they had. Okay, if I knew they had a quarterback, okay, I would say them.
Who they
I
quarterback?
don't be shit, man.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying, though.
Trey Lance coming off surgery too, but they saying he got a better chance to start, play this season. But the other quarterback is Sam Darnold.
Yeah, they can win with Sam.
Oh, you all, man. Come on, man.
No, for real. The way their team is structured, True, they're gonna win based on being able to run the ball and playing defense.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
They can win with Sam Darnold, bro. I mean, I ain't saying he gonna light it up or nothing. Now, don't. But their team is not predicated on being able to throw the ball up and down the field.
Right.
They're gonna be in.
I mean, you know what?
Their defense is gonna keep them in every game.
Yeah.
But I don't like they coach though, bro. To me,
Mike's son.
He's a little too arrogant. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's too many. I mean, they could have had Jimmy G last year, but chose not to rush him back. They could have had Jimmy G in the playoffs.
That's a point.
And on top of that, Sean, that thing they put out there in the championship game, what was his name?
It's about Johnson.
Debo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Johnson.
There was Cam Newton was sitting at the house.
Yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger sitting at the house. What's the dude with the beard that played on every team in the world?
Fitzpatrick, yeah.
Fitzpatrick sitting at the house.
Ron Fitzpatrick.
Are you telling me that's the best thing that they could bring?
Yeah.
So that's why I say his arrogance, like, I can get by with Johnson. Man, that guy, it cost the Falcons a Super Bowl, that dude, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, he definitely did. Mike's son.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he didn't pass the physical, but what I'm saying is he could have been ready to play stand on business, is what I mean. And anything would have been better than that Johnson dude they put out there.
Yeah, come on now. That's kind of crazy.
But but I don't really see a team in the NFC. I don't know if Dak can turn the corner and the Cowboys could do anything. Hopkins going to the Chiefs, man, that's a big pickup. But the team that's going to dethrone them is old Joe Burrow.
He love it.
Do what?
Smoking in that Joe Burrow.
I tried to bring that up to Chris. I said, if it wasn't for that bad call, but that, the guy, I gotta blame for that call. That game was going into overtime.
That's what I mean. I'm trying to think.
It wasn't a blowout or anything.
I don't know about Baltimore. I thought that's what DeAndre Hopkins was going, but
I thought he was going there too. I don't know why the Lions said
That's a lot of reports. You see new reports every day. They're talking about he most likely. The betting odds right now is the Browns.
I heard he's going to the Chiefs.
That's a possibility. I'm just saying that they updated like the Vegas odds.
Yeah, they're doing it every day.
Browns like one.
Who's number one?
The Browns now. Like I just saw today.
Oh, that's
I don't know. We'll see.
That's a game changer if he go to the Browns.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That'd be good for Deshaun.
Yeah.
Bad for Lamar.
Cooper. Yeah,
what you ain't bad Cooper. For Lamar? You did a defense to get better.
You got Amari Cooper and DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, I'm not saying that doesn't mean Lamar can't perform. I'm just saying you watch what they do to Lamar this year, right? I think they're going to, because Lamar got that contract, I didn't think they'd give it to him, but he got it done. They about to bring the heat on him now.
Oh, because he
You
got
know that
that
when he getting paid,
contract.
you know that's the angle though. When he getting paid this much, he perform like this.
But ain't
Yeah,
that some
Nasty
BS though?
word.
But ain't
It's
that some
annoying
BS
though, man.
though? B.
yeah, straight BS. But that's what I see
It's
for him.
annoying. It's annoying because
Like,
like, bro,
like they're gonna hold
crazy.
him to a different standard than they held all the other quarterbacks, right?
Right, exactly. But like with other
Because Aaron
quarterbacks,
Rodgers instead of been getting paid, and this motherfucker only went to one Super Bowl, literally one.
that's a fact
Like, what
too,
are we
bro.
talking about here? And y'all consider him one of the greatest quarterbacks ever.
It's not even that though. In certain moments and stuff like that, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, he'd be nowhere to be found.
Yep.
Like especially that one or a couple years ago when they played against the Bucks, that was crazy. But then the Bucks had didn't like Tom Brady play terrible. He had like 3 picks.
Terrible. He had 3 interceptions. Tom Brady was terrible in that game.
Like you have to capitalize on it, and it's not it wasn't all on Aaron Rodgers, of course, but still like it was a play where he could have ran into the goal line.
Yeah, he could have ran it in for a
And
touchdown.
he threw it.
Yeah.
Like you were running a touchdown. You throwing it into the coverage. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, the crazy part of that game is Brady threw those picks back to back to back in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have momentum. Like your defense is balling out.
But I will say this though, for Aaron Rodgers, I would give the Jets a chance, right? If they get that running. Anybody know the status of that running back from last year?
What about Brees?
Brees Hall.
Yeah.
Brees
Yeah,
Hall.
whoever they had.
I think he should be healthy.
They're a different team with him, and that wide receiver that came on at the end of the year.
Garrett.
Yeah,
Wilson.
they with their defense, they could be a player.
Yeah.
That kid, that Hall kid, that kid is the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, listen, they don't have a lot of excuses. Aaron Rodgers, to me, he don't have to go over there and ball out. He just got to be B+ and be a grown up, and they'll be all right.
Right. I mean, they got one of the better defenses in the league.
Yep.
Well, it makes me listen.
Who
is the head coach?
Robert Saleh.
Robert Saleh, 49ers
okay.
Defensive coordinator.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like him either.
Dang, you don't like him either, B.
Nah, I know why you talking about the Zach Wilson.
He disgusts me, bro.
With that Zach Wilson shit.
Yeah, bro.
I remember Beast talked about it. I know what he said.
He the one came out, about when that dumbass quarterback said he didn't play bad in that game where they lost 10-3.
You keep that private. You keep that privately though.
Yeah, he came out in public and said all that stuff, man. Get your ass out of here. I hope he get fired.
And then my whole thing, you say that stuff in public, right? I mean, of course, maybe you want to sideline, in the midst of the game, that's different, right? But like you saying that like with the media and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
it's essentially true. It's essentially what Doc Rivers did to Ben Simmons. Essentially. Yeah. So you pretty much ruined the kid there. I never thought the kid was anything.
Right.
But the point is the point to me is that when you go out there and say, as a coach, right? When you go out and say, hey, said player must get better, right? To me, that's like these politicians saying the government don't do nothing. Aren't you the government? You're the damn coach. Right. You're supposed to put this kid in a position to succeed.
Right.
If you can't get this kid in a position to succeed, then we got to question your coaching ability.
Yeah.
Or just keep your mouth shut, right?
Yeah, so he got pressure on him too because the fact that they got Aaron Rodgers.
Well, to me, let's go back to that Patriots game, right? It was a 3-3 game. The kid was trash, right?
Right.
But the Patriots weren't scoring either. And didn't you guys win that on a punt return touchdown?
Yes.
You had the entire game to pull him and put Mike White in, but you chose not to.
Right.
That's
And
your
then get
call.
mad.
Right? That's your call as the coach.
Right.
And then go on the
Easy
mic
could
and
have
start
done it.
saying it's that mess.
Yeah.
What?
But even like, I don't know. You should get.
Well, Bees, I'm glad you ain't say the Bills. You know how I be hopping up that little white running back, Josh Allen.
See, I like Josh Allen. Don't get me wrong, Tiff, but I don't know how y'all feel about him. They can't run the ball well enough to win, I don't think.
They got Damian Harris
You
now, though,
talking about
B.
Jesus Allen?
Yeah, and to be true, I think Damian Harris will help. But to me, it's not even who's running the ball; it's the philosophy.
Right.
And
I mean,
nasty for that one.
but hopefully, philosophy will change because, like I said, Damian Harris, he's a workhorse running back. So I mean, I assume when they signed him, okay, they're gonna try to change things up. You know what I mean? So we'll see though.
Or was he the best running back at the price?
We're gonna find out. That could be it too. That definitely could be it too.
Because
So,
when you look at that team, it makes no sense that team ain't winning.
right.
I mean, you do know you got Patrick Mahomes over there, right?
But that's all. But here's the thing though. But talent wise, they match up with Kansas City.
Honestly, there's
And
no
low-key may have
discrepancy
more
between
talent.
those teams, Mingo.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, it is because the Bills have a much better team than the Patriots. I mean, the Chiefs do. But see, the thing is,
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do.
They do. I mean, they got Gabe Davis and Stephon Gilmore. I mean, Stephon Diggs.
Oh, you said the Bills are better or the Chiefs are better?
You know, I'm saying the Bills got a better team. I said they got a better team.
I think
talent. Yeah, you got more talent. Wise, I kind of agree with that. Though.
I think the Bills have a better receiving core. But if you just look at their offense, top to bottom, their offensive line is not better than Kansas City.
No.
I don't think their running backs are far and beyond Kansas City based on what KC asks their running backs to do. Tight end is not even a discussion. And to me, quarterback's not really a discussion. If you look at their defense, I think the Bills have a really good defense. But they lost quite a few guys. They lost Tremaine Edmonds. He's gone.
He gone? Dang.
He's gone. Yeah, he's still.
Yeah, that's going.
They lost a safety too, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they lost one of their safeties, if I'm not mistaken, too. Tremaine Edmonds gone to the Bears.
That's gonna hurt them.
You know, so and Leslie Frazier, their defensive coordinator, is out for the year. So there's a big part of me that just feels like they are, not. They're going to take a step back. I think they'll still be competitive.
The reason why I said the Dolphins, Joe. The reason why I said the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
The reason why I said the Dolphins, Joe. The reasons why I said them.
Yeah, and
man, the Dolphins ain't about to do nothing.
Yeah, and to me, and the other thing, I'm sorry for their defense. Can Tre'Davious White get back to that elite status he was playing at before he got hurt? Because when he came back, he did not look good to me.
Right.
Who hasn't looked good? You said.
Well, KC do got the best tight end in the NFL.
For sure.
That's good. That's a fact. And then I think they got the best quarterback too, in Patrick Mahomes. See, that's what make them a better team anyway. And then plus Andy Reid as they play caller, so that's kind of tough, because
we're gonna see what he was gonna do without what's the guy's name? The offensive, what was his name?
Without Airbnb.
Yeah, that he ain't there no more. I had people try to downplay him.
But Andy Reid is a good play caller too, though. So I don't know if it'll make a difference.
You hear McCoy say, man, about Bubba. Say, no, let me stop.
Yeah, we're not listening to Rashawn.
That motherfucker was a hater.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Like,
so Eric Bieniemy finally got a coaching job?
No,
he don't. coordinator and assistant head coach with Washington.
His butt should have, Mingo. He should have went to the Ravens when we tried to get him. His little
He the assistant head coach in Washington.
He had a better chance with us.
So you wait a minute now. So you leave a good situation to go be an assistant.
Well, I mean, he was an assistant where he was. It's just now he's making.
But it was winning.
Yeah, but I mean, but the thing was, Mingle, his desire to be a head coach. And if you somewhere where somebody else always gets all the credit, it's gonna be hard for him to get a
especially like offense. Especially
you're right,
offensive Sean. Andy Reid
he was never gonna get the credit as offensive coordinator under Andy Reid. And is he that good? I don't know. I've heard good stories and I've heard a lot of bad ones from players about him too.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what Eric Bieniemy is.
Right.
So this is his chance, Mingo, to show that he was the coordinator. Because we get to see who took his spot.
Well, technically, Matt Nagy.
Oh no! Oh, I forgot he back in Kansas City. No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
you'll get to see if their offense, either their offense. I don't know. You know what? I'm not gonna compare them because they're gonna have what's that running back Pacheco?
Yeah, Pacheco, nice though.
Yeah,
nice.
And they're gonna have him with a full season as the running back. I'm sure that would change their approach. So that's probably not going to be a fair comparison because he will actually be a new weapon for them.
Yeah, he remind me a lot of Miko Hardman, what he used to do. It's like the same kind of player.
And who they draft in the first round?
They got the defensive lineman from Kansas State. Defensive end from Kansas State.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams messed up when they let Jalen Carter go to the Eagles.
Oh my God!
I think that was bad.
Who?
Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter.
Man, my team should have got Jalen Carter. Man, we got down.
When I saw the Falcons taking Bijan Robinson, I was like, oh my God, they decent.
Man, I started booing the TV when I saw that.
A lot of people thought he was the best player in the draft.
Yeah, and Mingo, to be clear,
I think so too.
I would not be completely upset with them taking Bijan Robinson. Nothing against Jalen Carter, but when you got an unproven quarterback like Desmond Ridder, you got to surround him with the most talent possible. And you got Drake London, you got Kyle Pitts. Now you add Bijan Robinson. You got a pretty good offensive line, a solid offensive line. I think their whole thing was let's make sure we surround Desmond with everything possible for him to be successful. Because if he's not the guy, he's going to find out next year.
Yeah, they let a potential franchise tackle go to one of the most aggressive defensive lines in the league.
Yeah.
Well, Sean, I understand what you're saying, but I still think they should have got Jalen Carter. I get what you're saying, though. I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, and also keep in mind, you still got Grady Jarrett, you got Calais Campbell, you got David Onyemata from the Saints. They pretty low in the interior defensive line. That was not necessarily a high need pick for them there, particularly when you got other holes. So again. I understand why we feel that way. He went to Georgia. I get it. But Bijan Robinson could be, a huge, huge difference maker for that Falcons team.
Yeah. Hey, Ellis, what are you thinking of Mr. Overrated Bryce Young so far?
Hey, man, I from a casual perspective, man, all I can go based off of is what people telling me. I see both sides. They talking about they gonna pick him apart because he's small, but then I see the other side. They saying he just quote unquote winner or whatever. I'm just gonna have faith because that's all I can have. I told you who I wanted.
Yeah, I've been pretty hard on the dude, right? I don't know about the winner part because he didn't win anything at Alabama. Right? He didn't win nothing. But he's got a strong arm and he's smart. But the biggest issue I saw that he had at Alabama, he doesn't deal well with pressure up the middle. He doesn't deal well with it at all.
Right.
And sometimes he gets stuck. He doesn't keep his feet. What I mean, he doesn't keep his feet moving. He's not constantly ready. He has to restart sometimes. That's gonna be Achilles heel in the pros.
So my fandom pick of 10 wins is bullshit.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he'll make me into make me all wrong. I would not draft him as an NFL quarterback. I just think his size is going to be an issue. You're going to see a lot of this. 3rd and 6, the ball going to get batted down.
I'm glad you said you giving me stuff that I need to watch for. You know what I'm saying?
But I will say this: he better than Russell Wilson.
Well, I mean, well, if that's the case, I have something to look forward to.
He better than Russell Wilson right now.
Oh my goodness!
But hey man, I ain't gonna ever get off that dude, man.
I know it's just OTAs, but he look good there. That's all you can go off of right now. I know they don't say much, but
Steno Bender said he was getting balls batted down in OTAs.
It happened one time. But hey, I guess it's fair. Yeah, that's fair. It did happen.
No, I'm not hating.
No.
No. Jared said that. No, but see, he is a guy, and I didn't like it because he was on my team. He was a guy that I thought got way more praise than he actually produced. He struggled a lot of games in Alabama when we had big games. If you go back and look over the last 2 years, and this is where all the Alabama dynasty talk is dead, and all our big games in the last 2 years, he struggled. The only game that I ever saw him shine in was in the SEC championship when they blew Georgia off the field. But he had the best two. His 2 wide receivers were better than anybody Georgia had, right? But when them 2 dudes went down, it was curtains.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I know this may sound crazy to some, but I honestly, not just CJ. At one point, I was like, bro, we ain't gonna be in contention for a long time anyway. Take the chance on Richardson. That's what I was thinking, bro. I know that I really wanted him to do that, like, because if he turned out to be anything close to what he could be, that's a generational quarterback. That's a you know what I'm saying? That's a MVP level quarterback. That's just if that pie in the sky. If he does become what he could based off his physical abilities.
So based on his abilities, what would be the ceiling for him?
I can only go use what people were saying. They were saying in that Cam area in terms of like if the passing came on with the physical stuff. That was the first name people were saying was Cam Newton. Now I don't know what y'all would say because y'all have seen more than me and y'all know more than me, but that's what people were saying. Like he got that archetype in terms of it,
Yeah, for me, I said it before the draft. It was to me, Anthony Richardson was a bigger Steve McNair. That he has a lot of ability, but there's a rawness to his game, and you need to be patient with him. But if he puts it all together, to me, he's a bigger Steve McNair. And I'm not talking about Steve McNair who got beat up in the NFL. I'm talking about Steve McNair who could run through you, run over you, run by you. He was that dude, and he had a rocket arm as well. So that's who I always compared him to.
I think the coach gonna do something crazy and start him. I think they're gonna do it.
I don't think they got much choice. I mean, when you take Jeff Saturday and put him as the coach,
well, they got
got that offensive coordinator from the Eagles.
James Steichen, the offensive coordinator.
Yeah. And don't they have don't they got like a good run game or whatever, or a good running back or something?
Oh yeah, they got a great running back.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, they got a great running back.
Hey, Sean, can you explain to me why they did that last year? Why they put that dude out there?
Oh, it made zero sense. It made zero sense, Bees. I like Jeff Saturday, but it just made zero sense.
Bro, you remember that Vikings game, Sean?
Oh my god.
Oh man, they was up 33-0, bro, in the day.
Damn.
Yeah, they were up 33-0.
Yeah, it was damn. That's right. They were up 33-0, and they.
I think I remember seeing that on Twitter. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the craziest games of the season last year.
Yeah, it was. I was gonna say it was probably the craziest game of the season.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, the stuff that went wrong, and you had that fumble touchdown call back.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, the first batted down ball, I'm gonna have to come in here and I'm like, well, Bees, he did say.
Well, I with his height, because they said the 5'10" was stretching it, right?
Hey, bro. Hey.
Oh, wait a minute.
All of these videos. All of these videos from that nigga look tiny. I was trying my best to like, cause I people making jokes. I'm like, all right, bro, leave the dude. But no, bro. When they break and they go to the lines for them to run plays, that nigga look like a middle schooler around them. I'm dead serious. Like they be like a little ass red shirt and a big ass gray helmet, and it's just a bunch of six niggas in blue. I'm like, damn, where he at?
Yeah.
That nigga small, bro. He's small.
Wait a minute, who's bigger, Kyler Murray or Bryce Young?
Kyler Murray's more stout, but
yeah, Kyler Murray's like
but Bryce Young is taller. Kyler Murray's on like 8.
Because I'm about to say, Kyler Murray. We waiting for it,
But you see, Tiff, he's broken down every year.
I know. We waiting for this year.
Right? just imagine if they didn't have these special rules.
Oh God!
Look at Tua. Those frames can't take. I mean, you're just not made for a 360-pound man to fall on you with acceleration when you're that small.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud was right there. He was right there. Bro. He was right there. But hey, can't do nothing but root for him now. So shit. Damn. It's too late now.
Look, young boy.
See, I think Kyler Murray made a mistake, and baseball changed the rules for you. I'd have took the $26 billion and been playing baseball right now.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Oh, we got beef, young,
I mean, I don't
beef,
know.
young boy. Okay.
He got $190 million guaranteed. It might have taken him, a long time to get to that in baseball. Because that's the only thing I hate about professional baseball is they can literally go 8-9 years before they have to pay you.
Yeah, well, what they did, Sean, is they changed the rules for Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
So they was gonna pay him exactly what football was gonna pay him out the gate.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I said it in this situation.
Yeah.
So he could have got 26 mil a year playing baseball right out the gate, which is unheard of, right?
Oh yeah.
But they did go and they changed the rule so that they wouldn't lose potential other players like that to football or basketball or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I had that much money staring at me, I know football. I understand. Nah, I'm playing baseball, yo.
Oh no.
But didn't they pay what's the name straight out the gate though? Well, not straight out the gate, but
who's that?
Early. Mike Trout.
No. So baseball, you don't really start getting money until arbitration.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
So that's
right.
4 years in, and you don't get your big payday until 7 years in.
Yeah.
But that's the same thing as like football and basketball players. And because they be on their rookie deal.
So what it is go ahead, B.
No. I'm sorry, I didn't hear him. You go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. So what it is, Mingle, is like they can option you back and forth between the minors. If you stay in the minors a certain length of time, when the MLB regular season starts, they can wait to bring you back up to the major league roster, which will delay you getting paid by another year, depending on what type of rookie deal you sign. So it's always been kind of a racket in baseball. Is why so many guys, when you see these, guys getting $400-500 million contracts, everybody goes crazy. But it's like, how long did it take them to get to that? Did it take them 7 years, 10 years? Because sometimes it takes forever before you even see that level of money. So yeah.
Sean, I got a question. I know y'all know about this contract stuff. So in the NBA and the NFL, they got a cap. But why in baseball and soccer they don't have a cap?
So baseball does have a cap, but it's not a hard cap. It basically allows teams to spend whatever they want as long as they're willing to pay, the overages of what they spent to MLB. And then that money, like every year, I give you an example: the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Red Sox, now the Phillies, all these teams that spend, $250 million on their payroll, or they're paying that payroll to their players, but they're also writing a big check to baseball. So basically, you're paying a tax to baseball every year for that, and then that money is taken and split among the teams that did not spend their money, spend the cap.
Hey, young boy, week one, we beefing. After that, we cool. Week 1 is beef. After that, we good again.
Yeah, and the other thing is, the baseball union is stronger than the other two.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I think I read. The reason why I asked that question, because I think I read somewhere where they said, what the guy name is, Cristiano Ronaldo make more money than like LeBron. Like he's like a higher paid player than LeBron. That's the reason why I asked that question.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Hey, so in terms of, because I just thought about, I was still thinking about the Richardson stuff. I heard that Josh Allen had a similar completion percentage in college.
Yeah,
he did.
But he played more, right?
Josh Allen played more games.
He played Division II though, right?
Division II. He played at Wyoming.
Yeah.
Or North Dakota, wasn't it?
No, it's Wyoming.
So hold on. Let me get this straight. So lesser comp and still that type of percentage.
Yep.
So basically, all it would take is, I guess, the right system, I guess, or the right coaches, I guess, right? So I mean, because if he could turn into that, and isn't the guy that you said earlier, wasn't he the guy that worked with Hurts?
Who's that?
On the Colts, they said something about.
Yes. He's the offensive coordinator from Philly. Yeah. He also coached Justin Herbert.
Well, they see there's an example of it, so I guess it can be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can be, pretty good, if
that's the two things I want. I was like, okay, do CJ or go long term and try to go for Richard, but hey, BY9.
Yeah, if you just want, the quarterback, that's ready to go, and get Bryce Young.
No, that was old dude from Philly that played Division II.
Yeah, it was Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz went to North Dakota.
Yeah, that's who went there.
Is he on a team?
No.
He
okay, he done. Okay, I was wondering.
Also, where Trey Lance went.
Trey Lance went. Yeah. We got any Tennessee fans in here. I saw y'all quarterback this morning.
Where's Luke?
Huh?
Where's Luke?
Oh no, he said he a free agent. He a free agent. He
a free agent, but he ain't.
I seen Jake Locker in the gas station this morning.
You did?
Yeah, he live up here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man. The little point guard that played in the NBA, the little white kid, what's his name?
Luke Rittenauer?
Yeah, he live up here too. He got a little gym over here called the Rack.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how that dude got paid money to be a quarterback, but he did.
Who, Jake?
Yeah, yeah. He missed his calling. He should have took the offer from USC. He'd probably still be playing football.
He was in that Cam Newton draft, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Carroll offered him a full ride to USC to play safety. He was a really good football player. I watched him a couple times and went to his high school games and watched him a couple times. And yeah, he should have played safety. He was a better football player than a quarterback. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I can tell.
But he went to the University of Washington because he wanted to play quarterback. And then he got drafted by the Angels, right? So the Angels paid him like 2.3 million while he was in college for his rights. That was like free money.
Yeah.
I don't think that kid picked up a baseball.
Probably not.
Right? But you just give a man $2 million so he don't go back in the draft.
Damn.
But there's a lot of kids that end up getting paid like that, Ellis. We just want to keep your rights in case you decide to come back.
Yep.
True went to sleep, didn't he?
I thought I heard somebody.
Yeah, I thought I heard. So that's him.
This
that's
nigga's
him.
always sleep.
He's back to his old ways.
Well, it's like 6 a.m. there.
But he usually get off. Though. See, he just went right to sleep on that.
Is he working nights or days?
I think he worked days. I think.
He better get ready. He take his ass to work. He gonna be AWOL. He don't show up at work. In one of them Saudi brothels. No. No.
The next game will come on in like 2 days, right?
Sunday.
It's every 2 now?
No, it's basically Sunday. I think it's Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday is basically the schedule. No.
So you said, hold on, you said what? Sunday?
Yeah, it should be Sunday. I think it's Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Oh, okay.
But let me check. That's usually
I
how
was about to say 2 in between is crazy. Let's get this shit over with.
Yeah, so it's like, like 2 days in between the next game comes on. Or even 3.
Okay, no, what it is? Okay, so it's Sunday, Wednesday, Friday.
Oh hell
no! Yeah.
Oh, they really make sure they're supposed to watch in
between. Yeah, the finals is always like the finals have been always like that,
Well, and then hold on. And then if there's a game 5, it would be Monday, June 12th.
Might be over by June 12th.
And then game 6 would be Thursday, June 15th, and then game 7, if played, would be Sunday, Father's Day.
Better watch the WNBA.
You go ahead and watch the WNBA games, young boy. Nobody watching this.
I'm good.
I think I watched. It was the finals, the last game of the finals from last year. It just popped up, and I turned it on. It was
the
cool.
WNBA.
Yeah, it was cool. I just
I forgot the two teams that were on there.
Can't watch it on the regular because I don't know none of them niggas, man. So I can't really. I kept that on because I knew Asia. I knew she was
Candace Parker. I know.
Yeah, she was the DPOY. I knew that. But other than that, I'm like, I don't know these players. So I'm gonna be watching.
Yeah, man. At this point, I'm just getting ready for the damn NFL season to start.
Thank you, Todd. That's what I am, getting ready. I can't wait to train.
I'm in baseball season now. I ain't studying NFL season. I'm in baseball.
Yeah, I've been watching a little baseball.
Well, you're right, Sean. I mean, the
baseball
ain't got nothing to root about with the Saints. So
I'm a freelancer. I'm a freelancer with baseball though, because we know what I'm saying, we don't have a team here, so I just be freelancing, watching the Stars, watching the Angels. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Fernando Tatises of the world. I watch the Stars, but if we had a team, I'd be locked in. We just ain't got no team, so.
Wow.
And plus, I like baseball in real life. I like actually going to baseball games too. That's what I played when I was growing up.
Yeah, going to a baseball game is actually, pretty cool.
Now, I've been to a national game. It was fun. I did like, even though they stink, but
I just can't watch a whole game of baseball because that shit be slow as hell.
I can watch a whole one, but the way I usually do it is I tune in around the 5th inning.
Yeah,
but I can't watch it.
I usually just tune in to the play. I usually just tune in the playoffs because the fact that I'm a Yankees fan, so of course the Yankees gonna make the playoffs every year and shit. So I just
y'all gonna be there. Yeah.
Hey, when you gonna win something?
We're the Yankees.
Oh damn.
I know. We ain't won the World Series in over a decade now. Good. I'm just sick and tired of teams like Houston, Boston.
Maybe I should be a Boston Red Sox fan.
Are the Angels actually good this year? Are the Angels actually good this year?
No, I mean there's two players. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just them. Like, but I thought I looked at their record and it was all right so far.
Yeah, I mean they're all right, but they ain't gonna do that. Their big thing is, can they keep Ohtani? Because he's a free agent after this season. So
damn, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that man.
He's probably gonna command. He might get the first $600 million contract.
Ain't they
$600 million?
Ain't they changing rules for him? Basically, because he two-way, because he want. Are they really gonna do that? Like, check.
I mean, they do it now because he pitches and plays in the outfield.
Okay.
He'll pitch every 5 games, and then when he's not playing, he either DH or he's in the outfield. But normally they just DH him.
Yeah, if he stay there, that means I don't know what that means, but man, wherever he go.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Where could you see him in terms of? Well, first of all, with that type of money, and then in terms of just roster, like.
I mean, the Dodgers would make sense.
Of course.
Because they're gonna have to replace Kershaw at some point.
That seemed like storybook shit. Like, that's like you can't write that type of player and that on the Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can see it though.
Yeah, the Padres. could do it well. Could do it as well. Obviously can't count out the Yankees. The teams with deep pockets that don't mind spending.
Yeah.
That's where I think he'll end up. But it'll be a team because his thing is he hasn't won. So what's he going to value? Is he going to value a $600 million contract from the Texas Rangers, or is he going to try to go somewhere and win?
Mm-hmm.
That will let him play the way he wants to play and do what he wants to do.
Damn, but $600 million.
Yeah, but I mean, he's such a talent, and I mean, in reality, he's worth every penny of it because he's the guy that can do that. Can pitch every 5 days, be your ace, and he can DH and get you 35, 40 home runs and drive in 100 runs a year. So.
Yeah, he go to New York, man. Todd's gonna show up in full Yankee gear.
He go to New York, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm not.
But who was y'all talking about? I wouldn't even.
Ohtani.
Oh yeah, from the Angels. Yeah,
that'll be Ohtani. Judge.
Yeah, he cold.
Oh
he
hell,
cold.
That's crazy.
Ohtani.
So what about
World Series?
Trout? Like, is Trout just gonna be on the Angels forever?
I mean, unless he asked him to trade him. I mean, he kind of in the Dane situation.
Oh yeah.
Where he got a big contract, and unless he asks him to trade him, or unless they come to him and say, "Hey, listen, we're trying to rebuild." But the problem is in LA, you need stars. He's a star. He's like Ohtani is.
Yeah.
So if you ain't got stars, you ain't interesting.
Shit, this is basketball. They'd be a finals team.
Yeah,
you got two of the best on one team.
Yeah.
But it's baseball. It's so different.
Yeah, baseball. You just so.
Well, okay. The other side. What could the Angels do to get more talent over there? Do they have any avenues to do that?
Yeah, first it's based on your farm system. That's a big part of it.
Yeah.
If you got a good farm system developed, you can always bring guys up when you think they're ready and they can help you win. But a lot of it is, when you're trying to win immediately, are you willing to spend?
Right.
What are you spending on? And y'all know if you watch playoffs and baseball playoffs, it usually comes down to pitching, great defense, clutch hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And what would you say they got? They got two of the three, or
they got one of the three.
One of.
Yeah.
And that's the great pitching, or
they got pitching.
Yeah. Damn. So it sounds like they're a ways away.
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be tough. Everything what you're saying just points to them losing him. That's just what it sounds like.
Yeah. Also, throw the Mariners in that conversation for him too as well. It would not shock me if the Mariners made.
I like that young dude they got. J Rod.
Yeah, J Rod. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
He could really change the landscape of the league, really depending on what he do.
Yeah.
All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here.
I'm gonna say catch y'all later on.
Yeah, catch y'all on the next one.
All right, Todd, you want to shut it down over me? It don't matter.
Yeah, I'll shut it down.
All right. See you later, everybody.
Salute, y'all. We out.